Live. Hey everybody, it's Wednesday. I started off wrong. Two words in, I called it Wednesday. Hey everybody, it's Thursday. Welcome everybody, and it's great to see everybody that is here. We have the gorgeous Greg. Hi, Greg.
How you doing?
And we have the even more gorgeous, or slightly less gorgeous, depending what you like, Craigster, who is also known as Brickstage
Hey.
Pass. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm
How
the
are you
smiling
guys?
one, Si. I'm the smiling
What?
one.
I was smiling.
He actually did smile. I saw him smiling. How
smile.
weird.
He did
That's
smile.
awesome.
Or was it wind?
To say hello to Bricks with Justin, who's here. Ian Brickbod is here. Hey Ian, how's it going? Foolin' with Bricks is saying watcha. We've Mitty Bricks. Hey Mitty
Watcha,
Bricks, how's
Foolin'.
it going? Watcha. Mama Lego is here. How are you? Lorraine Fox is here saying hello to people. Good to see you. We've got Greg saying hello to people too. We have Gary all the way from Limerick, and we have Johnny G saying hi. How's it going, Johnny? And Mitty Bricks saying hello again. How's it going? So yeah, how are you three? We have more people joining, but it's us three for the moment, and we're the cool ones. The rest will come in later. We'll just make them look good, but don't tell them that.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Enjoyed last night's stream as well. We bought some terrific sets, and I'm digging this Home Alone set. That's actually it's not actually called Home Alone, is it? Is it called something else?
Yeah, this is Home Alone in the box. It might be called the McAllister house.
Yeah, the McAllister's house. That was it. Maybe now they can call it Home Alone because they got the IP to it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I got to be honest, it's the set that excites me the most at the moment. I got to be like for the money as well. I think it's actually really good value, and I'm shocked by that.
Me too. Fully enclosed, openable, modular style, and awesome minifigures. I mean, like what? One of the best videos I've seen today was Tiego's.
Yeah.
It's actually, I think it was a reel on Instagram, and it just showed it off perfectly. It was like the perfect little video showing it off, and it was just so cool. Are you guys gonna get it day one or close enough?
I might. It depends if I'm going to stream it or not. I was just thinking earlier on for the first ever stream I do in the cabin, which might be a short one, it might be a long one. I'm not sure yet. It depends what I build. I want to do like a house of some sort because it's like a new home that I'm going to, and the Home Alone building kind of fits in that kind of idea quite nicely. If anything, I'll be alone by myself, but of course everyone will be out there in the chat. So. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a paragon of sort. But yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I could end up.
You setting up the scenario.
Yeah, I'm just sort of painting the picture.
Yeah.
I mean, I could end up just doing something like the safari building or maybe a surf building. But that I think is the idea. But I do like it. If I might not get it day one. It depends if it comes out of a gift with purchase. What I might do though is get it a week or so later. But I will. Do you know what it is, Si? I think for me, I've got a load of little Christmas sets that I do want to build, but I think that's a nice set to build over the course of December.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice little, or even started in November maybe.
And that's a good thing as well. So over the course of all that time, I mean, if I bought it, I might kind of kick it off on a normal stream, like do a London Eye stream, and then just continue it on the backlogs or something like that all the way through sort of November, December. Not sure yet, but it's a lovely set. I think it's just about everything you could want from a Lego set. And I just like the fact that it kind of incorporates a little bit of the sort of seasonal festivities that we're going to get. It's arguably one of the best Christmas films of all time. I think we've got some great characters. The minifigs look great on it. There's just loads going on. It's kind of like a Lego set meets Dollhouse, but I think it's actually better than the modulars. It's like a modular plus sort of set.
Yeah, I get you. Hey Peter Nike and the minifig Who, and Hadrian's Wall and the Brickbods Carrie here as well. Everyone dropping in. Craig, do you or Greg or Craig, do one of you want to maybe whoever is free and not busy, maybe because I don't know how to do it, I'll have to learn, have to teach myself, pop it on up, and we might have just a little look at it. I think Brickset have some good pictures of it. Do any of you guys have a favorite part that you've seen to it?
Something I put on Instagram earlier on. I like the minifigure that's got the iron imprinted on his head. I think that was quite a funny one.
That's what I was saying to you before. That's the best bit.
Yeah.
For me.
I didn't know it had this. I was hoping it did, and I like the Michael Jordan going around in a circle in the front window. Isn't it Michael Jordan that's in the
with the train set?
Yeah. How cool is that? I thought that was awesome. But
It's
the minifigure with the iron on his face. What's his name? Is he Marv?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch the movie.
It's Marv, I think. It's Harry and Marv in it.
Mm.
And they went with the medium legs, didn't they, for Harry as well?
Yeah,
he's quite clever.
And apart from the minifigures, what do you have any other favorites?
I just like the concept. To be fair, I think it's been well executed. I like the fact that it looks like the house. It looks like the original submission. The fact that it opens up at the front, I think, is really a clever touch that they didn't have to do. I even like the little bits where you could recreate him sliding down the steps at the front. I thought that was clever. Then they've got a treehouse in it as well. They've just added the right amount of stuff. I think that people will still complain that this thing's missing, but
I think
probably right.
On the face of it, and I've been home from work 10 minutes. From what I've seen, it just looks like the best all-round Lego set we're going to get this year for the price.
Yeah, they've reviewed it on Brickset already. Crikey.
They have. All the reviews are out. Tiego's reviewed it. I think Beyond the Bricks reviewed it. And Emma Soros hasn't reviewed it yet. She hasn't built it yet. Who else has have you seen any other reviews of it, Sire?
No, I know Flynn got it from Tricky Bricks.
Yeah, Flynn's got it. I saw that.
Bricks got it. I mean, it's one set that's what I was saying to you earlier on, Greg. Everyone and their mom seems to have this set at the moment. So I asked Tiago would he be able to come on and show it off because he has it built, but he's on paternity leave and the house is in his office. So that wasn't happening. Flynn's in work, so I was just waiting to hear back from him. I was trying to get Emily to come on because sometimes she starts at the same time as us, but she starts at 7. I just literally wanted someone to show us the box, you know, not even a box opening, unboxing. But someone else. I saw someone else. I'm surprised David Hall hasn't gotten it because sometimes he goes into other things that aren't Star Wars.
It seems to be all the regulars have got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
It seems to be just a huge amount of people that got it, to be honest.
Yeah, that is a nice set.
Screen will I use for that? Just leave it at that, will I?
Should be all right, I think.
Yeah. Everyone can see that. But yeah, that is so cool. Like, and it's proper Christmassy. Oh, there's a basement or a crawl space or something.
Yeah, it's got like a little basement on it.
That is awesome. Let's see if I can.
There's like the scene with the aftershave as well, isn't there?
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I forgot that was there. Yeah,
it's got a proper little mirror in there. Yeah. The windows, though, the windows look sort of stronger than more of a sort of thicker plastic mold than usual. Craig.
No, I think it's the same standard ones. I think it's just the angle that they come out at.
Okay.
They look a brick wide there.
Yeah, but I don't know. They just look thicker than normal to me.
Yeah, I think it's because they're exposed, but I think that is the normal. They are normally one brick wide. Okay. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, this could be a good template for building cities. Hey, Lego loser. I like it. I just love all the colours. It's Christmassy. It's one of those sets you'd get it out every year to be front and centre of any sort of display. And is it? I mean, for all you lovely lot out there that have got, things like winter villages or anything like that. I mean, could you incorporate this into that because it's Christmassy? Absolutely.
I mean, well, for me, I haven't built. I I haven't built any of my Christmas sets or anything, but that would be amazing. Like there was a really good set a long time ago. Creator Expert was a 3-in-1. It was called Changing Seasons, and
nice.
they had you know that one, Craig, yeah.
Yeah.
And so basically, there was a summer version of it, there was an autumn version of it, and a winter version, and it would work really well with this set. But I'd really love about 3 or 4 of these sets, but like they're really pricey. You imagine like 3 or 4 of those along a road, or if you had enough money, 5 across from each other, kind of like one of those American streets. And
yeah, but so I reckon like double VIP points. I mean, I just think the amount of bricks that you're getting in this set for the money, I just think it's really good value. It's expensive, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just think for me, this is like one of those must-have sets for the actual money. It's 220, isn't it? This set.
I'm not sure. I think it is. I think it's about
229, is it?
Huh?
229.99, is it?
Yeah, it's a bargain.
Yeah, some people were saying it's 250, but it's not. I'm sure it's 229, something like that.
229. See, it's my photographic memory.
So 229 for 4,000 pieces, and they're good. They're big bricks. It's not like they're not like loads of tiddly little ones. You get you get a tree, and you get a car. You get significant sig figs with it. I just think it's good value for money.
I mean, look at that. You could take the wreaths off and the lights, and it could be in your city anyway.
And that's 100% why I want to get it.
Yeah,
like that for me is like that is better than any modular that's going to come out on the 1st of January.
I mean, he's got the sleigh to come down the stairs. Even the van look with the writing. Even the van's cool. People, I don't know anybody can really knock this. To be fair, I'm sure they will.
Oh, they probably will. I mean, you don't even have to like or watch the movie, or you don't even have to believe in Christmas or be like have Christmas in your life. It's just a cool set.
Yeah, I agree, Si. I think do you know what? And they've done this. Is this a plus 18 set?
Yeah,
18 plus.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because look what they've done with it. They've made it look a little bit Christmassy with the snowfall on it. But also what they've done a new bit where it's kind of glazed behind the main building with that light source. They've actually made it look a bit more, I don't know, piercing with some sun rays. That's a new addition, isn't it? I wonder if anyone's picked up on that yet.
Oh yeah,
that's new. They don't normally do that.
Yeah,
because I don't remember it unless someone in the chat can tell me in the film was it a north-facing house? I don't know, but I don't know. Does the sun come up behind it?
With the roof, you could actually make your own version of that roof with black tiles, and then just swap the roof out when it's not Christmas.
Yeah,
because it's modular. You could just pop it.
Oh, it says well, you change all the brown and just use different colors. You know, like you say, you could almost use this as a template for building. Take all the brown blocks, all the white blocks, right? Just buy them all in different colors, and then you can, like you say, so you could do like a road. You know, a couple of houses or something like that, or I don't know. It could be interesting.
I was just going to do Wayne Manor by lifting the tops off, and then I saw this, and I thought, if I'm taking that to shows, I can then open the front up and show the inside, can't I? So I'll be getting it for that reason alone.
Yeah. Will you use it and just will you modify it?
And I'll let my wife and kids build it, but I'll pay attention to how it was done and copy the idea, or I'll get the instructions beforehand and start copying it.
Yeah.
Because it's easy enough to do, but when you see them do it structurally, it helps you when you're trying to plan yours. Like there'll be a reason why the central column's still there.
Yeah.
So if I'd have done it, it'd been flimsy, I would think.
Bricky Ty says hi to us. He says, good evening, Si Connor and Greg. London Bridge Bricks, also Brickstage. Good evening, Chatland. Hey, Ty. And Midi Bricks wants to know, is anybody going to Milton Keynes on Saturday? Anybody going? And either of you two?
No, I've got tickets actually, but I'm not going. I'm going to have a day of building stuff for the cabin, and I'm going to it in London on February the 13th. So I was just like, oh, it's not worth it for me anyway, because I only went to one about 3 weeks ago. It's the same one essentially.
Oh, okay, I get you.
I might do a vlog about that. I mean, I've got it. I just haven't had 10 minutes to start editing anything up. But yeah, we're off the screen at the minute.
Yeah.
What?
We're
Oh
off
yeah.
screen.
We're just showing a screen.
Oh no, I know that. I was just, I'm short-sighted. Even with the glasses, I can't see properly. Hey, there's Bfab, brother from another brick. I'll pop in on a 20. Need to buy snacks. You go, girl. And he's driving. Yeah, you can't pop on and drive. That's craziness.
Do you want to go to the actual review? So there's a few more images, or do you?
No, if you want to read it out,
I'm just thinking there's only those pictures on this one.
yeah.
I don't know what they've put in the catalogue for this. This one. But, yeah, that's better.
A few people going
That's better.
Oh, that's much better. A few people going to Milton Keynes. Just Build It's going, and so is Leicester. Leicester, yes.
Yeah, Leicester's going to be there. He'll be in there.
I'll be on Brick Central Lug stand. So go and check Leicester out. You've met Leicester, haven't you, Greg?
Yeah, I met Leicester at the London one a few weeks back. But I've been completely up for Milton Keynes, but I might be going to the one that Craig's going to in Manchester in February, and I'm going to go to the one. I'm definitely going to the one in London anyway.
Oh, I wish I could go to some. Our one isn't happening until next year sometime.
When's that, Si?
I'll have a look and see. I can't remember. I think it's supposed to be June.
Okay. Well, let me know when it is, because I might come over to that.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Hey, Bricky TY's for you.
I don't know if where is that? I don't know where it is. It's on the Ambassador Network
cool.
somewhere.
I like the spider. Look at his face. We've got the little pins, the 3 pins in the top of it.
That's the upstairs look into where the spider gets in.
I like what they've done with the carpet on the stairs. That's a new one.
Yeah.
That must be up to the attic, that, I think.
I like the wreath as well. Did they do the wreath like that before?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Might have done the Winter Village with it. Oh, it's having a fit at me. I mean, that's just
the cat flap. I've not seen that door before. Is that a new element, or is that an older one?
I don't know, to be fair. It looks like the door to a cupboard, but the frame definitely isn't.
Yeah, that frame is definitely new.
It's part of the door, isn't it?
I reckon it's new. Honestly, I've never seen that in a Lego set. Like, I don't really know. I don't know if that's a new set. Let us know in the chat if you know, but I've just never seen it before. So if I've never seen something, I kind of presume, a bit naughty, I suppose, that it's an exclusive element.
Yeah, I don't have that door, so I would think that door looks like it's a new style of door.
Yeah, I was collecting doors for a while. I've never seen that one.
I've got to ask someone, Bricky TY, who's in the chat. This Mustang, it's not due to retire anytime soon, is it? Because I fancy getting another one of these. Is it me? I'd love to see this in red. I'm not changing the subject, but that in red would look brilliant. Just saying.
If it was the ground floor fooling, then they've done it wrong, because I'm sure the spider gets in the landing upstairs, not on the ground floor.
Is that a printed tile? That 1x2 tile on there? Is noodles? Is that?
I can't tell. Could be a sticker.
It looks like a print to me.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, can't tell.
And are they stickers on that door, or are they?
Yeah, it looks like one big sticker, doesn't it? But look at the little flame as well. How cool is that?
Sorry, there's one in Dublin this month.
I'm gonna have to go. So the Dublin Goose says Dublin Brick shows 30th and 31st of this month. Didn't know about it, and I'm gonna have to check that out. That'll be good to go to. Dublin Brick. I wonder who is running that. Yeah, that's cool. The brick line with.
Love it.
When I saw that earlier, I didn't know it was an iron until I saw his face.
Yeah. And the horrible furnace that scares him as well. You've even got the wash machine that he has a fight with.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie after Halloween.
Oh yeah, no, me too. Me too.
I've seen it so many times.
I've seen it.
I watch it every year.
Have you? I've seen it like once. That's it.
I like that one, and I like watching Home Alone 2. I find Home Alone 2 funnier.
Do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
the comedy element of it is slightly funny, but only in that last sequence in the deserted.
See, I like a bit of Die Hard when it comes to Christmas.
Good old Christmas movies, Die Hard.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Slug
Right.
Biker's here. Slug Biker, how's it going? Slug Biker says, "Hey, iconic Craigster," and that's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those circle stickers, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a sticker in it. There's the spider.
Class.
Another one of it opening up, and we've seen similar.
So, sorry, are you going to get that day one?
No, I'll have to wait a little while for it. If there's a good gift for purchase, I'd look into it definitely.
Yeah.
That's interesting to see what they've done with there to do that sink. How they've done that.
That looks like a dish to me.
Yeah, it's something upside down, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Si. I do. Oh, yeah.
It's even got the gangster movie playing.
You filthy animal.
Also, though, there's play elements in this as well. Like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you turn that and something will happen. I know
Is
there's
that the drop down into the next level? That's the chimney into like the.
Yeah, it's definitely looks like room there for a figure of some sort.
There's like a chimney type. It's pretty cool. Look at the van. That's a good van.
I think so too. Hey, no lag.
Hi.
Hey, no lag.
Hi.
Also, as well, again, use that size as a template for doing other similar vans.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
size.
I like the pipes on top. I think that's
Yeah.
a nice touch.
Yeah, cool. It's the little details that make stuff like this. Like I wouldn't have thought of using those cylinder Technic pieces, but it works.
Yeah. What are you showing? You're showing off your weapon. Weapon.
A weapon? Oh my god.
Did we? Yeah, we told everybody you got your new. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ninja Log.
Ninja leg. Oh, that's a good one. Ninja leg.
Oh yes, but I'm going to have like Halloween party tomorrow.
A Halloween party tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can I come?
Because they get their midterm break tomorrow, so
Yeah.
no school for 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? I think it's 2 weeks. Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
it is.
Look, say hi to Slug Biker.
Hi, Slug Biker.
Say hi, Lego
Hi,
Madness.
Lego Mits.
Lego Madness. Hey, you new lad. Say hi, Bricky
Hi,
Tie.
Bricky Tie. Hi, Funny Bricks.
Fooling with bricks.
Hi, Funny
Watcha.
Bricks again.
Watcha. Say watcha.
Watcha.
Yeah, watcha.
Watcha.
Say watcha, fooling.
Watcha. Fooling.
Yeah.
Bricks.
Say watcha, Greg.
Watcha, Greg.
Say hi, Leicester.
Hi, Lester.
And Lego Madness is off for 2 weeks as well.
Mm.
Say hi, the mini fig who.
Who?
Yeah. And say hi, just build it.
Hi, Bill.
Just build it.
Hi, Fooling Bricks. Again.
Can you say goodbye to everybody? Look, isn't that a really good set? Yeah. It's a huge big house with loads of snow in it. You remember Home and Alone? Home and Alone. That's Home and Away. Remember what? Home and Alone.
That's the Aussie version.
I don't know what that is.
No, did you not watch it last year? You have to watch it again.
Hi.
Say hi, Naomi.
Hi, Nomi. Hi.
You should be in bed.
No.
Very cheeky.
You say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Say bye, Naomi.
No.
Smell you later.
Bye.
Go on, off you go, you. Get back to
See
bed.
you later.
See you later.
Yeah, the back is pretty cool as well, and I'm glad. You know the way the older modulars have all these kind of patchwork bits of tan and black and green, and I'm glad they don't. I'm glad they fixed all that. They don't have that anymore.
So that's definitely a new type of door, or a door that's been somewhere else. But that is a cupboard door, and I know that because I've just gone and got a cupboard door, and it's got the two little dots that gave it away.
Right.
Wicked.
The
There we go.
the normal standard cupboard.
We discovered a new element, folks. You heard it here first.
Look at that. See, it's identical, isn't it?
Yeah. That's definitely it, yeah.
There you go. But yeah, it does. It looks good.
People say
Slide
hi to
it
me.
down there, down the back. New hairpiece, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very much the same colour, though, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's just one tanned minifig.
Yeah.
There's
Kevin.
Kev. Do you know if they went for? I haven't looked at the backside of his head, the reverse of his head. Has he got the face?
Yes, he's got the face for the aftershave, I think.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Do you know who? Not the original designer. Do you know who the designers for this were, and if you're able to find out?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It does say it on.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure somebody
Brickset.
might have been Cabbage that shouted it out on Insta.
Yeah,
as well.
he did. He said, "Congratulations."
Yes, it's
That's
still.
pretty cool.
I'll have a look in a minute. It's still modular look.
Yeah, 100%. It's really nice looking. Decent sized bricks as well. That roof's good. That centre section that lifts up. I think that looks really, really special.
It's unreal.
White.
It's all nice, big, chunky bricks as well, isn't it? Big plates, big bricks.
Yes, not slurps. Very clever.
Yeah, that looks like a nice level to do. It's one of those, but I think I'd like to do a level of a stream or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Split it up into like 1,000 pieces a stream.
Even he looks good. It's simple.
You'd know who it is. Hi, Doc. Doc says, Gregster, Craigster, and Robert. Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning. Oh, these ones were hilarious. If you watch the advert, that made us chuckle.
There is actually meant to be quite a decent advert for them. I like this section here, the little train set.
Yeah.
So who is that basketball player?
It's Michael Jordan, isn't it?
Yeah.
From the Chicago
Yeah,
Bulls.
it's definitely Michael Jordan in the film, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just
well done,
clever
mate.
as well. It must be some kind of print or sticker on there for the
That's a
train
sticker.
tracks. I can see that being nabbed a few times for little mini displays of trains. as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Love that. There's a good little train set in the Sesame Street set.
It's clever.
Brett's Builds is here. He says, hi, Connor, London Bridge, Bricks, Doc Samson, and Fooling with Bricks. Hey, Brett.
Brett.
Good to see you, dude.
I think the record player and the train turn together, don't they? So that spins and the train spins as a feature.
Yeah.
Even the chairs are
Rocking
quite
around
interesting. Why they've gone with
Christmas
that
tree.
route.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, actually. They've got some good glam shots on this, haven't they?
There it is. Look. There's the figure for you.
Hey, Nick. Oh, there it is. Yeah, pretty cool. That's a new torso as well, isn't it? I think all the torsos in this are new. They are, yeah.
That's your domain, that side.
And they're all new. Slickbiker says the micro train build looks like Sesame Street one, but the printed rails seem new to her.
Yeah, look, it's some kind of dish half embedded in the wall, isn't it? From there, that's about the best you're going to get.
I wonder if that's that might be a piece from a friend's set or something like that.
It's definitely upside down, whatever it is. I'm sure it'll tell us in the review on Brickset. Anything else you want to look at, or do you just want me to find his name?
I think you just find his name and then we can move on.
Where will it tell me on here?
Mightn't say it yet, would it?
Love the way they're already on eBay.
eBay. Well, they'll just put them on eBay and then say stocks due on the 1st of November or whatever, won't they?
Yeah, I wonder if anyone will sell the minifigures in particular, because I think they'd go for a pretty penny.
Yeah, definitely.
There he is, Alex. That's the idea designer, Lego designer. Yeah, that's the original there. Then Alex Dorzuk,
Right.
and then Antika Brakanov and Enrique Belmonte Bieksa did the. I presume that's what that means. They're the original. They're the ones that did it for the set.
Thank you. That's pretty cool. I haven't heard of those designers before.
They seem to have an influx of new ones, haven't they? Because there's a few people have been moved up to senior positions. That tends to tell you they've got more team. But they will need more designers, won't they? The way they're churning them out.
Yeah.
It's one way to increase production, isn't it?
And is that coming out on the 1st of November?
Yes, I believe so. Is the 8080 rumour meant to be the 1st of November as well?
Black Friday, I heard.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Black Friday, I mean.
So when's that? What day is that? It's like just after Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Is it the 26th or something of November?
20.
Doc or somebody will tell us when it is.
Yeah.
29th, I reckon.
29th?
Yeah.
Isn't it where they clear the shelves in it before the Christmas stuff? That's why they had it originally.
Yeah. It used to be like, well, in Ireland, it used to be just when they started Black Friday. I remember I worked in retail and they were like, I was like, we should start doing Black Friday things. Like, that's just an American thing. That won't catch on over here. And I was like, no, like, it's big in America, it would be big here. And they were like, no. And then eventually started like doing like a black tag sale. And that particular company still does it. And I was like, that's rubbish. Why are you doing like, go big? And they were like, oh. And now Black Friday is one of the biggest shopping days ever.
Oh yeah, massive.
Oh yeah, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Prime Day. I remember the good old days when it just used to be proper Boxing Day sales, and not before Boxing Day either. It was on Boxing Day.
I'd be down next.
Yeah. What's happened to the world, eh?
Next will start their sale at 5 a.m. or something.
Yeah. I used to go there.
Did you?
26.
Well, I get up at that time most days, so it was just like I got up an hour before and just went there. But I did it a few times, and then I was like, well, then you could do it online. Online became so cool because Next can deliver to me the same day. So if I order something before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they'll deliver it before 9 o'clock at night, which is
that's brilliant,
bloody phenomenal.
Stop sharing now, please, Dad.
Yes, you can. Yeah. Hey, Chris. He says Black Friday is the 26th of November. And this is a replay, so I'm just reading back what was said. Cabbage Face Brick says, "Please be live." We're not live. This is a recording. It's a live recording. In fact, I don't know what that means. But yeah,
live recording.
How are you doing, Cabbage? Are you all right, mate?
How's your leg?
Yeah,
it's better, isn't it? I think he's better. He's got that shoe on.
He's got his boot. He's got his boot on.
God, he's lucky he didn't have that on during the summer. Imagine the heat. He'd have mushrooms growing between his toes.
Ooh.
What, in his Cabbage Patch?
His Cabbage Patch. That's hilarious.
Oh, I'd be so frustrated. You're just coming out of lockdown and you've done that to your leg. Oh, yeah. Unlucky, man.
I bet he hates football now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his own fault for thinking he was young enough to play football.
I knew that. Do you know what? I just had a funny feeling that's how he did it. Kicking a ball. I just had because he'd been showing loads of pictures online about football teams. And I thought, I bet he's got a taste for the old footy. And I've seen millions of people do it. It's such a regular sort of football injury. But hopefully, mate, you're having some. Cabbage, have you started your physio yet?
I was expecting to answer. I forgot he was not here. I was like, hello. Hey, Rich, how's it going? Brickscene's here. He says, did Lego release a new house or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, welcome to the party, mate. Good to see you.
It was like Instagram was just covered in the news that it was the pictures were here, and then the next thing, everyone that has one was like, "Hey, look at me! Screw everyone else! I'm better than you all." And then videos started today, and I haven't watched any of the videos at all. I've watched nothing except for Tiego's. That was it.
Yeah, I watched that on the way home. It was all right, actually. I wasn't catching all of it, but every time I look down, I kept seeing pictures of the Titanic. Was there any particular reason why we kept showing the Titanic side?
I don't know. I maybe I watched like just a reel or don't know, but I don't remember seeing the Titanic.
Okay.
You know, when I saw.
I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? You've got all these. You've got that and the Titanic coming out as well, haven't you?
Yeah, and the
I mean,
Then
ATH thing.
stretching the old wallets there for people.
Yeah, it's too much.
But I'm not a collector.
I think it's too much for the average sort of collector, really.
Well, I mean, the other thing is that like you don't have. I mean, they're brand, they're new, and they're going to be here for like a year or two. So for most people, you could save up and get them.
You never know with
eventually.
ideas, though, do you? You
Yeah,
never know what kind of run they've done for it, whether it's going to sell out or it's going to be hard to get hold of. Or
and it's Christmassy as well. So yeah, you're right.
you see that dreaded out of stock, and you don't know whether it actually means it's going to come back into stock. I wonder if anybody's picking it up as well, like John Lewis or somebody, or whether it's just staying Lego.
I think John Lewis will definitely want to get hold of that one.
Yeah, I would have thought so. That would have been
100%.
Pause, Abby. Would have thought somebody would have wanted it to be.
I think John Lewis. I think that would sell well for John Lewis. That's the sort of
Probably look good in one of their adverts in the background, wouldn't it?
Oh, 100%. And I tell you what, you'll probably see it appearing in some of them as well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Redmond is here. Hey, Redmond.
I reckon, like, if they ever remake the particular movies, they'll definitely be there in the background.
Well, isn't there Home Alone 17 or Home
Yeah, there
Alone
is.
but I'm a different kid and stuff?
Yeah, there is. There's a. I don't know who's doing it, but my lad said he'd seen the trailer and it looked crap. Is what his words were to me.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think they need to remake it. I think it was bad enough that they did about 4 or 5, didn't the extra ones with a different kid?
No, did they?
Yeah.
Was it the same character? Was it just a
5.
complete new family?
It was a different kid at 3, 4, and 5. 1 and 2 were just the best. They don't need to be remade.
Yeah.
Just leave them. They're watchable. You could put them in the back on at the cinema and people would still go and watch them as well.
Absolutely.
The big screen.
So people still look at some of the older black and white movies. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
these are the kind of modern classics like Home Alone and Elf.
Well, I haven't seen Die Hard at the cinema. I'd probably go and watch Die Hard at the cinema, even though I've seen it a million times. I've never seen it on the big screen.
Yeah. I have to buy it on Blu-ray. I don't have it on. I don't know. I think I have. Do you know what? I have it on VHS.
I threw all mine away.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm one of those people though. I'm rubbish. I even have boxes of cables that I'm afraid to throw away. Why? Like some of them are analog cables. I've got like SCART cables, and Lorraine is like, "Will you get rid of that box?"
Yeah,
like,
get rid of the SCART side. That's just bordering on analog. That is.
I know.
I'm sure there's some in my loft, to be fair, Si. I'll back you up on that one. If I can hide them somewhere, chuck them.
I bought some really expensive ones as well, with gold plated and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
My sort of thing.
Yeah. Brigger Pix is here saying good evening, peeps. Hadrian's Wallace saying hello to Brick Scene. Brick Scene's going to get it on 20% discount. And November 1st,
Home Alone set?
orders for Redmond. What?
Is that the Home Alone set he's going to get on 20% off?
I presume so. And Stud Sidious is here. Hey, dude. Yeah. Oh.
I'm torn now. I'm tempted to get it on release.
I'm fascinated with it.
It's unlike me to want to buy things on release days. I'm worried I'll miss out.
Well, there's so many more things. I mean, Smiths at the moment have the Haunted House on a large discount, which is brilliant. I think it's 180 euros, which is I think 160 pounds or something. Like that's just special. Oh my God, Lorraine's calling me out. Side keeps everything. Everything should be like I've got a PlayStation 1 games, PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 3 games.
Sell them
all the cables you can think of, coaxial cables, S-video cables. Like, why?
Yeah, the PlayStation stuff's all collectible now, isn't it? They're all after it.
Yeah, I always say that to Lorraine. She keeps, why don't you sell it then? I'm like, I don't want to sell it.
Not yet. Might go up a little bit. Don't bully him, Lorraine.
Yeah, I, you know what? I should say I would get rid of those kind of things because you could buy Lego sets with them.
Yeah.
And actually, a Funko Pop I looked at recently, and the price for this now, it's €280 it's worth. And I was thinking to myself,
Wow.
God, that's worth more than a modular.
That's Home Alone sorted.
Yeah. I still wouldn't sell it though.
Forgot you
Did you
collected
see
them
the Macaulay Culkin? What Macaulay Culkin did on Twitter a couple of weeks ago? He posted, "When I feel old, I'm 40. I'm 40." Yeah, I mean, he looks. It's weird. You look at him and you think he was that little cute kid that you
Yeah.
think is. How old is the movie? In my head, it's only about 5 years old, but it's really like 28 years old or a million years old.
Oh yeah, it's going back a bit, isn't it? I remember it. I watched it at the cinema. It's 1990.
1990.
1990.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, long time ago. So.
I
Which
wouldn't have
to
thought
me
that.
doesn't sound that long until you think about that it's like 31 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, jeez. It's like when you see some of your friends from school you haven't seen for ages and you look at them and you think, God, you've gotten old looking. And they're probably thinking the same thing about you, though. And you're like, where's his hair gone? You had hair when I knew you.
When he was 7.
Yeah. Oh, I never see anybody from primary school ever, just because I don't know. I didn't even know where they are. Redmond says toasted some mini USBs prior to the big move, but recently discovered the joy of different voltages and AC versus DC adapters. Now I want to keep every adapter. I know, yeah, that's the other thing. I've got chargers from old Nokia phones.
Yeah, I keep those. They are quite handy actually, especially anything 12 volts.
Really?
Yeah. Anything 12 volts always worth keeping because you can use that for indoor lighting.
Do you pat test them?
Oh, fantastic. West Ham have just scored. Go on, you Irons.
Ugh.
Yeah, well, he said, hey, Cynical Dad, how's it going? Hi, guys. Just in, what are you building? On Thursdays, we don't usually build anything. We just usually hang around and talk. Sometimes we have a guest on, we interrogate them and then pray that they'll come back after they've been interrogated, and they usually do. Today we're just shooting the breeze. I'm still not 100%, so yeah, we're just chilling out really. Craig's is always building something. What are you building?
That Spider-Man drone thing that you built the other week that I got out for Greg's stream on Saturday and never built it because the stickers put me off, but I thought I've opened the box now, it needs building.
How you getting on with the stickers, dude?
Oh, I've done most of them now. Yeah, I've only got about 3 to do.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's
this
pretty
camera
good.
now focus quicker than my other ones.
Focus.
Bonus.
It was good, man. Yeah.
Focus.
Don't be taking the mickey out of my accent.
Hey up.
Hey, yo.
Hey up, Chuck. It would be a triangle, really. You used to look at us geographically. It would be like a sort of a triangle of where the three of us live. Just saying. Sorry, did it rain hard where you live last night? Because it chucked it down here.
No, no, it was freezing cold, clear sky. The moon was unbelievable last night.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there tonight.
Yeah,
it's absolutely beautiful. What about where you were, Craig? Because we have floods, everything in London and Leicester last night.
It's never stopped raining for days. It's 10 degrees as well, so
it's cold. It's
really cold.
It's really, really cold here in London at the moment. Winter's coming.
Yeah, we'll be colder than you. Don't have all that smog keeping as well.
Oh, this is true. This is true. I think it's true though. London is genuinely warmer than the rest of the country, isn't it?
Yep. Dense population as well. It's got to have some impact on it, hasn't it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
No, when you say dense, do you? No, yeah.
I mean, double sword, yeah.
So Redmond says maybe we'll get a Home Alone 2 set, a lovely booby-trapped New York style modular.
Browning building, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
I mean, they couldn't they? Because they did it with the Friends. They released their own Friends set after the Ideas Friends, so they could do it with a Home Alone. I'd be all in on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
because
looking
you just buy a few and convert one to normal, wouldn't you?
Mm.
what build? There's a building coming soon, isn't it? And it's the same shape as a Flatiron building. Do you remember what that is?
A flat iron building.
Yeah, but it's not the Flatiron building. I cannot remember what that building is, and I'm probably not supposed to be talking about it anyway. Lorraine says, "Greg, don't mind Si. It lashed yesterday. Yeah, but not overnight. It lashed rain. Yes, so it did rain yesterday. Yeah, lashed rain. Do you not say that over there?
Yeah.
Lashing down. Yeah.
Lashed it down, we
Yeah.
say.
So yeah, it did rain. I apologize. Didn't rain overnight though.
Chucking it normally, we say. Chucking it down.
Yeah, we say something else. Raining cats and dogs.
Yeah.
Something beginning with P as well.
Yeah.
Eh.
Keep that fire going. I do. I've got a lifetime supply of lard.
Lord.
Get bathed in it. Keep us warm.
Cynical Dad. No, it's not from the What If set. It is from No Way Home. Although it says inspired by Marvel Studios' SpiderMan Homecoming, but I don't remember that drone in it. Does any do you?
Yeah.
He's building that.
I think Jang said that it was half Homecoming and half No Way for Home if the drone is in the black suit is in the new movie. If.
Yeah.
I'm interested now in this building that you can talk about rumors, you just can't share photographic leaks.
Yeah, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
I've not heard anything about another building, so I'm intrigued.
Yeah, not have I. Is it an American one, Si?
Pardon?
Was it an American building?
I can't. I did hear people talking about it, and I can't remember what the hell it was. But they did say it was like a similar style to the Flatiron building. Flatiron building will be the modular coming. Oh yeah, you're right. That's what it is. It's going to be the hotel.
What they think is going to be that kind of style?
Yes, so that's what I heard, and Leicester heard it as well. So
interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, when does that normally get shown? Is it December, or does people think Black Friday again?
I don't know.
I noticed that Disney Plus having a Disney Plus day or something. That sounds really cool, but that strikes of when they do a day of releasing stuff.
I like Stud Sidious's idea. He says, I'm trying to finish off my Vampire Blood Bank modular before Halloween.
I don't think I have it on the screen here yet.
Vampire Blood Bank modular. Ooh.
Blood
Straight out of Blade. You need Blade for that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's why I fancy. See, the thing is, right, you could get some really good sets for what the cost of this AT-AT is. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, for a city, the Daily Bugle, Home Alone, they're going to be brilliant for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get around the Home Alone thing by, like you said, it's Christmas, so it would go in my Christmas up in the loft and come down for Christmas every year. I can justify that purpose. I couldn't justify an AT-AT.
Yeah, it's a tough one, the AT-AT, because they need to start getting some images out of that soon, because, even I'm sort of thinking, oh, should I or shouldn't I?
It's just such a lot of money. I bet it'd be nice.
It probably will be. What do you reckon, Si?
I'd say it'd be awesome. I'll be buying it anyway.
Oh, you are going to get it, are you?
I'd say so, yeah.
Crikey.
There's so many things I want to get, and I always say, I'll get that, I'm sure, at some stage, and then I don't get it at all. So maybe I won't.
I mean, it'll be around a while, won't it? So it's gonna go on some kind of sale.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at some of those remote control Technic sets, and they're intriguing to me as well. So, but again, I'm like, oh, why am I even thinking about Technic sets now? There's so many things I haven't gotten, and then there's loads of things that have retired. Some of the Marvel things have retired. But yeah, I think get all the modulars that are out now. I got one a few days ago. I'll make a video out of that. And then I have to get the ghosts or the haunted house.
The haunted house.
Yeah.
Have you got the bugle?
I don't have the bugle. That's going to take ages.
I've got a
for me to
feeling they're
get
going to
through.
end that bugle quick. I don't know
Really?
why. I don't know. It's just in my own gut. I've got this funny feeling that they're just going to, it's going to have, and then they're going to do another Marvel modular or something to keep it flowing.
Do you reckon?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I'm probably going to be completely wrong, but it's just my feeling. No factual basis on that at all.
Yeah, I got to get. Would that the ghost house? I'm completely calling it the wrong name.
The haunted house.
The haunted house. Sorry, the haunted house. Does that is that the same scale as a modular?
I think it's on a 32 by 32, isn't it?
Yeah, it works. I've seen people use it.
But it's not like it's not classed as a modular.
It's a fairground ride, isn't it?
Yeah.
I had the original one. I sold it. That's why I paid for my Falcon.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I think I got about 300 £300 for that mint in sealed box. As soon as I saw it was going to retire, even though I didn't want it, I just bought it. And then I thought I'm never going to build it, so I sold it, and I'm quite happy about it.
It's kind of like, how many times can I say haunted house when I'm in Smith's when Lorraine's beside me?
That one I would think about getting, because I like the mechanism.
Yeah,
it's quite a tough one to get right, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Everyone moans about it sticking, and I had to mess around with one at the shed, and I got it working.
Yeah. Shazam! Hey, all Brickstage. Shazam!
I really don't get the point of sticking that gold thing on the back of this.
The gold thing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I didn't put it on mine.
And you don't get
is that it? Is that all it does?
You don't even get an extra one.
He hangs off it, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can hang SpiderMan off it, shooting stuff and that. It's pretty cool though.
It's really cool.
I've got a load of these in grey that I got off Lugbook for fences.
Yeah.
Look how many.
Holy moly! You weren't joking, were you?
Is that from a lug bulk or something?
Yeah,
like that?
Lugbook. I'm going to make loads of fences.
Are they new? Are they new pieces, or are they the ones that are in the Death Star?
These ones. It's the same as that gold piece.
Or are these? Oh, they're the same.
Yeah, it's the same. They came out in a Jurassic Park set, I think, first.
Right.
Yeah. Just the.
Yeah. Good for cleaning your ears out.
Yeah. I'll put them around the monorail under the C bit because they'll.
Have you ever used them for flossing?
Not for my teeth, no.
What else do you floss?
I'm not telling you that.
Yeah,
It's a northern thing.
yeah.
The Brickbot says our haunted house makes such a noise as it goes up, but it's still super cool.
Oh no, that's Ian. That's not the haunted house. He's just messing with you, Carrie.
They still preferred the Monster Fighters one. Yeah, I'd love to get that. Albert Chen says, hi everyone. Greg is wearing my favorite t-shirt.
Captain America. Very cool. I thought I thought your favorite one would be Shazam.
Yeah, true.
I did see it's open. I have submitted us. We're in. I did it today. We're all signed up, ready to go.
Talk us through Lug Bulk. What is the procedure, and can everybody in the Lug get something?
Ooh, no.
Oh God, you're gonna rate complication now, innit? I must have written about 5 guides on this. You basically have to sign up first and sign your NDA, which is essentially you submitting your name and age to your ambassador, and they sign you up, and then you're agreeing to the NDA, which a lot of people don't get.
Right.
Then once you're approved, so you've got the right amount of people, and they're not in any other, because you can only do it 1 per lug. So you normally need about 21 people to take part because the minimum spend works out on everyone spending, say, €200 would be for each person. So the minimum spend would be 21 times 200. So you've got to make that amount as a group.
Blimey, that is a lot of Lego you have to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the maximum is, again, what your allowance is by your 21 people. But if there's like 50 odd people, obviously that shoots up. But the minimum stays the same. So if you've got 50 people, the minimum is still that amount of 21, say, times 200, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then they release the list usually in December time. And then from that list, which is the only bit we're not allowed to talk about what's on the list, we pick 85 elements off the list as a group. So depending on how many people are in the group, gives you how many picks that you're going to get off the list, guaranteed picks. And then once you've selected your 85, you then basically send that round to everybody that's involved in Lug Bulk, and they get to pick anything of those 85 elements up to their allowance, maximum allowance, which is usually around €230. But each element is literally one element. So if you wanted a 1x2 in grey and you wanted a 1x2 in white, that would be classed as 2 picks. So you've got to be really choosy with what you get. You've got to agree it as a group. It's got to be useful. It's got to be something that's not regularly seen on the pad wall. Otherwise, that could potentially be a cheaper way of getting it. And then once you've done that, you get your big order and you stick it into the Lego ordering system that they have. And then you wait and see how long it takes for them to send you the invoice, which now has changed to is it a pro forma one where you have to pay it within straight away. And once you've paid that, it's because when they invoice you now, it's actually all packed and ready to go on the factory floor. Then once you've paid for it, they send it out. So the quicker you do it now, they're saying the quicker you get it.
Hi, Bfab.
Hello, Nolag. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Bfab.
Are you winning Fortnite still?
Of course.
Yes. Awesome. Good job, man. Good job.
Yes,
Kill all the bad guys, right?
Yes, I actually went like 100.
Wow. Dang, you're good.
Yeah.
Hey, Bfab, how's it going?
How's it going, Sai? Oh, just vibing. I was going to be here on time. And then I got into... so I went to go get vegan cheese, but I'm fat. I ended up in a very long conversation. And then I didn't get the vegan cheese. They were out of stock. Then I went to another store to get it. It was out of stock. So I lost at the end of the day. So I'm here now. How's it going?
So were you talking to a girl?
I wish. This person was not a girl. It was a coworker of mine that used to scare me to death. So an old coworker. So we go back.
That's awesome. Hey, Nerdbrick 101. Heyo. We're just going back to Brickstage Pass for a second, Bfab, because Brickstein was probably joking, or was he serious? Who receives that delivery then? Does a big pallet just arrive to your house?
Right, so you specify who your delivery address is going to be. So it can be the ambassador or it can be somebody else. We're quite lucky. We've got a headquarters, so we can send it there. But literally a huge, great big pallet turns up and you don't get very much notice that it's on its way. So if it's coming to your house, like some people do, it's a bit of a shock.
I bet it is.
I think we've had 4 pallets once when we've had lots of participants, 4 huge pallets of boxes. And the boxes are like the huge box of... I don't know if you saw Solid Brick Studio when he was doing that. I know he was doing a build for Lego, wasn't he? And he got a lot of parts. It comes like that, so it's like a huge, great big box with a bag full of 2x4s, if that's what you've ordered. And that's when the sort stuff turns up. So we always have a sort fest, which is like a day we can have an excuse to have a barbecue, and people turn up and count pieces and bag up the orders.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, pretty much Lug Bulk in a nutshell.
That's pretty cool.
Well worth doing if you're in a lug.
No,
Hi,
say
Simon.
hi to Simon and say hi to Nerdbrick as well. Say hi. Are you in to say goodnight to me because you're going to bed? Okay, I'm just going to turn off the mic for a sec.
Craig, is it this time of year that all the lugs are doing that? Because I know my lug's done it at the moment.
Yeah. So the closing date is, I think it's November sometime to get you signed up, and then the whole sequence starts. So the list is released to everybody at the same time. The ordering platform opens at the same time. So you've got to be pretty organised constantly. So we have the hardest part is picking the 85. So you've got to start on that. The minute that list comes out, you've got to start on it.
Check this out for a sec. See if you can hear this.
You're going to ear squeak.
Sorry, is that your cheeks or his ears?
It's his ears squeaking against my cleanly shaven face.
Sounds like when Kane chews the toy squeaker out of his thingy and it's got a hole in it and you squeeze it and it doesn't fully go off. That's what it sounds like.
Say goodbye, everybody. Say bye, bye, Uncle Bfab.
Bye now, lag.
Good night.
Have a good night, Nola. Take care, buddy.
Say thank you. So Bfab, smell you later. Bfab, how's work? How's work going? You still hate it or love it or anything?
You know, it's a very strange predicament to be in. I like my job, but I also hate it, right? So like in the morning, I wake up at 5 a.m. to go to work. Well, I don't wake up at 5 a.m. I wake up at 3:30 a.m., but I start work at 5 a.m. For the first 2-3 hours, you're working a lot, and then the rest of the day, you're walking around in circles talking to people. Now, to be fair, you know, I don't mind talking to people, but walking around in circles for the rest of your shift, you know, it gets it's something, you know.
That's mad. Like, you don't seem to sleep, so you don't care about what time you're working at, do you?
You know, I don't sleep, but I do now. Okay, so it's very complicated. You work, you lift up a bunch of stuff, you talk to people. It's tiring a little bit. But then all of a sudden, I'm trying to put out as much content as possible, even though like I'm not putting out a lot. So then I don't sleep, and I'm scripting videos, I'm editing videos, and then that becomes a little bit tiresome, and then I'm stressed out. So yeah.
Hi, Mairead Walsh saying goodnight to Nullig. Nullig, Mairead, say goodnight. Smell you later, he said. So that's that. And there is a lot of people interested in the whole lug thing I see in the chat.
So you're a member of a lug, though, aren't you?
No. I've been asked to join Brick.ie, but I didn't know anything about it. We're at the kind of like this train show thing, and they're always there as well. And I got really intimidated. They weren't trying to intimidate me. I just 3 or 4 people talking to me. You should join. You should come. I was like, oh, run away. So I didn't realize you can be like Greg and join but never go.
I've seen. I go to him at a meeting.
Yeah. I go to the face-to-face ones. The Zoom ones are okay. I just do the face-to-face ones.
And then otherwise, they're saying I could bring some stuff and put it on the display and everything. And I was like, but I only have normal sets. And they were like, we don't care. And I was like, okay. So I don't know. I don't know if I would join because I don't know. It's just something I hate putting pressure on myself, and I just feel like it would be another thing I'm getting myself involved in. But I could try it, I suppose. I mean, there's only one that meets in. Oh, I could. If I did, I could go to the big show, couldn't I? Yeah, that'd be a good laugh. I don't know. Beef, have you ever thought about joining one?
You know, it's funny when I lived in Minnesota. I still live in Minnesota. When I was talking to random strangers on the internet, just so you know, guys, be careful around strangers, okay? Don't talk to us. No, I'm kidding. So some guy offered to, let me join his lug. And then I talked to him more and I decided, you know what? I actually don't want to join. So, yeah, he scared me too. So,
yeah. Well, these people aren't scary. It's just I don't know. See, I know a lot about Lego and I know all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I just think that people in lugs seem to be able to list off part pieces by number and categorize them in their head, like you,
but they're not like me.
You're like a what's that movie called? Like you're like a Lego Rain Man.
Rain Man, yeah.
It's like a mini cult that you're a part of, but you have to what piece count? What piece is this? And then if you don't know it, they kick you out. So
not ours. Ours is all about barbecue and beer.
What? Okay, I mean, screw the barbecue part, but if that's beer, I'm in.
We can do some vegan cheese.
You can have barbecue.
You know what?
corn.
That sounds good too. You know what? Vegan. I'd be like the only one. Like like when you're a vegan, you're kind of always out of place. So you'd be like the vegan at the barbecue, like eating lettuce, and everyone else like, "Oh, this is so good," and you just feel left out. So,
in fact, a lot of my lug members will say to you that it's not about Lego at all. It's about cake, and we often get called Cakeshire. We actually have a whole thread of Cakeshire. Yeah,
sounds like the life.
Somebody joins, and the first thing they go is, "When's the next meet?" And they go, "Are you bringing cake?" Basically.
Yeah.
I don't want to get bigger, y'all. I'm trying to slim it down here. Come on.
I think it's quite surprising the amount of Lego YouTubers that aren't actually in a lug. Like, it is quite odd, isn't it? Like, I'm not saying it's a big thing, but it is quite odd. Yeah.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because everyone does have this image of a lot of Lego geeks sat around, and most of them aren't actually like that. I'd say the core group that you have that keep your membership going tend to be just Lego people like that. You guys.
The thing is, like, I understand why people aren't Lug. So take a look at us, like, online, right? I feel like a lot of us use Lego as an escape, right? We don't want to be around people all the time, right? So we kind of go to the internet to meet people that are like-minded, but we don't exactly want to be like around them 24/7. The thing is, like, you like people online until you're around them 24/7. I love y'all, but like if I was like living with y'all and like hanging out with you every single day, every single week, I'm not saying that hang out every single week. I think it just becomes a different environment because I feel like a lot of us are very introverted, So it's easier to chat online compared to in groups of people where you're like nerding out. So
yeah, I said to Lorraine one day, I said, I'm a bit of an introvert, aren't I? And she was like, oh, you're not. You meet someone, you talk to them, and then you're like, so yeah, I mean, I just tend to waffle on, like, but I'm yeah, I mean, in my head, I think I'm an introvert, but I'm actually probably not.
I think I think it's kind of like with me. Like for me, like online, I'm an extrovert. Everyone's like, "Oh, when is Bfab going to stop talking? We're so annoyed by him." But when I go to Lego conventions, I'm the most awkward person. Just like, "Hi guys, Bfab here," and then just like walk away. So and then lock myself in my car and don't come out for 6 hours. So that did actually happen. Brick Road, Chicago. Everyone's like, "Dude, are you okay?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm having a panic attack, okay? Leave me alone." I just locked myself in my car.
Do you get like that because a lot of people know you and say hello and you get
I wish a lot of people know. I think for me, it's because I don't show my face. Like, it's more of a recent thing where I'm, like, showing, like, pictures of me in videos. But, like, before that, I didn't show my face. It was just weird talking to people and, like, large crowds. I think it becomes really awkward, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is true. Like a lot of people that, like, especially YouTubers, I don't think any of them are in lugs. You don't have to be, obviously, but a lot of people would expect people who are into Lego to be in a lug.
Is Jang in a lug, Craig?
I don't think so.
He's a part of Rick's lug.
Mairead says, I only joined the look this year after avoiding it for years, and to be honest, it's a mixed bag of nerds, collectors, hoarders, and what the hell does that say? Neurodivergent.
I think it's meant to be folks.
Okay. Whew, got through that one. But yeah, I mean, like, are we collectors or hoarders? Sometimes I look around. I got rid of all the stuff, and then I looked around the other day and I was like, how did I get back in the room? It's just more stuff. And magazines. Oh my God, Greg, have you noticed the amount of magazines you've collected since they started releasing magazines?
Well, no, because I throw them away.
What?
Recycle them.
I keep them. That's another thing I can't give.
No, you can't keep stuff.
You know the TV show Mask that was on in the I think it was in the 80s. Jesus, I still have all those magazines. I have all my Beanos and Dandies and everything.
No, I throw them. I keep the posters, keep the minifigs or whatever. That's once I've built them. Maybe beforehand I don't. I've kept a couple. That's all. But really, I've probably got a handful. I know I've got a handful of them because I threw them all in a bag the other day with the foil bags attached to them still. But in all honesty, no, I don't want to live in a house that looks like it's got someone who collects Lego in it. That's my thing. That's the thing. I keep it in this room and down the cabin. That's it. I don't want it anywhere else. And I love it.
Greg was ashamed of his Lego collecting, so everyone's shaming him in the comments. No, I'm kidding.
People call around. They're like, don't go into that room. Don't go into that room.
No.
Please, I'm embarrassed. Please, no. They're going to think you have like a dead body in the room somewhere. They're going to be like, okay, I knew it.
You can imagine it, can't you? You've got this cabin near the woods, and people are going, "What's in your cabin, Greg?" And he's like, nothing. You can't see it.
Don't go in the cabin.
Yeah.
Then the cops actually come and they actually find a body. Greg's like, I swear that was not there before, okay? It must have been buried under all the Lego.
He's got all that soil, I need to hide a body under that he's dug out for the cabin.
They just chuck it in the woods and the deer will eat them.
Yeah, the mound. I was just seeing that the other day.
He's really, look.
It is quite interesting though, watching the different animals that just walk on by. They're like you're not even there. Deer.
Londoners, aren't they?
No, I certainly wouldn't want to see any Londoners down there.
I was watching a TikTok.
Not the right kind.
Greg, I was watching a TikTok, right, and there was a woman with a London-ish accent, and she was down. She went down into her back garden, and it looked like yours. And there's about 14 deer there, and it was like something out of a Disney movie. All these deer came over to her, and squirrels ran over to her as well, and she's feeding them all. And I was like, "Oh my god, that looks like the back of Greg's house." It wasn't Gemma, no.
I don't know. I mean, I've come home before, and I've had about 15 deer in the garden.
Oh my god, that's
like they're just sitting around eating all your plants and everything. It's like Jesus. So you got to go out there.
It's a buffet, y'all.
Yeah. It's weird, and some of them are huge. I mean, they're like big stags.
Yeah, and then when you try to say stop eating my plants, they're like, "We'll kill you," and you're like, "Oh, okay, you know what? Enjoy it."
Yeah.
Oh,
just shoot. Just I don't know.
It's either you or the plants. I mean, you know.
They do literally. You can monitor it. I used to go out there and think, why is nothing growing? You know, it's fertile soil, south facing, everything should grow. And then one day I was just like, oh, that's why. Because the blooming animals keep eating them. But you know, it's a nice thing. It's a nice thing.
Yeah. I'd love to see them.
You need to you need to do a picture of a reindeer with try and get the deer in the background through the cabin window. That'd be a good shot.
Yeah,
that would be.
I bet B&Q love you though. Here he is again.
I just hold it going past so you can't see me. Yeah, that's an idea.
We should be more concerned what Greg has got buried under his cabin. Seems like a perfect excuse to me.
It's a load of Lego magazines.
That's it, yeah.
Greg, is that where your ex-wife went? No, I'm kidding.
Magazines of sorts.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You don't keep your IKEA instructions though, do you, Si? You know, for building things, you chuck them.
The which? Building instructions?
Yeah, you know, for IKEA, like for your furniture, you chuck them, you don't keep them, do you?
No, right. Lately, I have started to throw them away. Shut your face.
Why do you keep those, Si?
I just knew it. When I was thinking.
I shouldn't. There's a drawer of shame, and the drawer of shame has IKEA manuals, and sometimes those little things that hold the nails. And
yeah, the dowels. Oh my god!
No, he's thinking the little clip that holds the nail for when you hammer it to line it up.
Yeah,
and the staple that holds them together.
Extra wooden dowel things there in the drawer.
The little strap that you never use to attach it to the wall.
Yeah, I have loads of those. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, chat, help me. You tell me you do the same thing. No, do you know what's really bad? Well, in Lego sets, I used to keep the actual I used to keep these plastic bags with the boxes up until late.
You got issues, Si?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I do.
I've been to some really bad hoarding houses. Some of them are horrendous. You just can't move. It's just junk everywhere.
Just so Si doesn't feel bad, I did the same thing for a long time. I recently just started throwing away like the plastic bag. So yeah.
I don't know why I was doing it either. Oh, do you know the other thing is, you know, with Ninjago, you get the little daggers. I was keeping the stubs from those as well. Like they're used.
I mean, I understand that.
I know people keep them.
Taking away like a part of something and throwing away. You know, like I don't know if I could do that part. So.
Yeah, people keep the little rail connectors as well that hold the track together because they use them.
Yeah, they're handy.
But yeah, the little bits between. Some people keep the stars still attached, or the daggers attached, or the wands. I've seen people do windows with the wands still attached.
Yeah, fences.
Yeah, that's not the same. I'll let you off for that one. It's the IKEA instructions that's going too far, especially when you've bought like a Kallax and it's like the same one for the 5 different. You've got all 5.
That'd be funny.
But they're different colors. But the manual is black and white still.
Yeah.
In my head, so I'm thinking like, what if I need to take them down? Like,
Online PDFs. Everything's online side.
they're only 20 quid by a new one.
You
digital
wouldn't be able to
side.
find it even if you wanted to use it to take it down. You'd be like,
Yeah.
"Where's
But
that
if it makes
IKEA
you feel any
catalog?"
better, if it makes you feel any better, Si, as a kid, I used to literally save water bottles and chip bag wrappers because I thought they had a name in a family. I'm like, no, you can't throw away Bob. So I think I've changed a little bit since then. I don't keep bottles and chip wrappers because I think they have a family.
Except Bob. You keep Bob, right?
It makes sense why I got bullied a lot. Like my mother would throw away a water bottle that I had from like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, "No, are you kidding me? You can't throw away." And my mom's like, "He needs help." So I wish I was joking. That is 100% true.
That's
That
the more
makes it
gentle
feel
side of Bfab, isn't it? Walking around with
It's very.
bottle
I mean, okay, to be fair, like I'm so sensitive. If I see a stuffed animal by itself at a store, I'll buy it. So I need help, guys.
Why water bottles? Why not like orange?
I was
or
a weird kid.
Coca-Cola?
I'm a weird adult. I wish I had a reason for it, but I felt like they all like had a life or something. So it's weird.
A good thing they weren't like matey bottles or anything. You remember matey? They were actually looked like people. The
I
Matey
would probably have
bath
fallen
wash.
in love with one. You know, who knows?
Raid says, this guy in my lug who's collecting plastic bag inserts from our Lego sets, and he shreds them up and makes filament and 3D prints drawer inserts for
Wow.
sorting your Lego. That's good. I've no excuse. I'm just odd. Although I do throw them away now, and I look at them in the bin, and sometimes I think maybe I should take that back out.
I bet you can't. I bet you then go and sit down, watch TV or something, and it's playing on your mind all the way through it.
Yeah, and sometimes you go past the bin, and it might have. Okay, we all do it. Well, a lot of people do. Like sometimes, you might have a bag, and I don't know why that bag turns into a recycling bin. So all your paper's in there, and it kind of like turns into this mountain, and it's like The Simpsons. People are just gently putting bits and pieces on top of it, and someone walks by, they fall down. It's like, take the bin out, and yeah. So sometimes those little plastic bags are on the ground, and I'm like, that's a sign that I should take it back out and put it in the box, the Lego box. But no, I have to take the plunge. That was the first step, getting rid of these things. Although I notice I'm keeping them in the bag now.
I don't like it. When you've got like Christmas decorations that have got lights that are like batteries, that people obviously take them out when they put the Christmas decorations away because you don't leave them in it because it ruins them. But then they keep the batteries. Because they're half used. It's like, why? Chuck them.
Yeah, no, that's bonkers.
They're never going to be charged when you put them back in next year. Just
I always I take them out literally because there's so many times they've leaked.
Yeah.
I just say hi to PJ. Hey, PJ Brick, how's it going?
Come to keep an eye on your Bfab.
Hey, I'm a softie, okay? I think.
I'm a softie as
what
well.
Does Bob say?
Especially around my belly.
No, I'm not a softie on my belly. That's like, that's all like, bam, So. People keep asking me if I'm pregnant. I'm like, again, guys, are you serious? So.
Yeah, I've seen that about people using the bags for packing your Bricklink orders and using the box inside out as well. That's a good way of recycling.
Yeah, I've seen the box inside out one, yeah.
I've often had like number 2 bags come that have been taped up with parts in. It's always number 2, I don't know why.
That's weird. Maybe it's a joke, like number 2, poo.
Yeah. Somebody else is getting all the ones, that's what I'm worried about. Share the love.
Remember, what's his name? Who was it? I think it was Matt Elder telling us that like he got rubber gloves. Like
yeah, he did. A used one.
With his Bricklink, yeah. Just one glove.
A glove?
A rubber glove.
What, wrapped? The stuff wrapped in the glove or just a glove with it?
Just a glove with it, I think it was.
Yeah,
it was just, that was as the lockdown kicked off, wasn't it? So
yeah.
God knows where that glove would be.
Yeah.
And then somebody else you were talking to, I think it was Sarah Starbricks. I think she got a glove as well, and he was asking, was it like a left-hand glove or a right-hand glove?
Oh, I miss Sarah. You just mentioned her. I'm just how I miss Sarah. Sarah, if you're out there, we miss you.
She does watch apparently sometimes. So hi, Sarah.
Sarah literally, like, I still remember, like, every like week watching her streams twice a week, and it's like her energy just lit up my day. She's just like, "Hi, I'm Sarah Starbricks, and I'm gonna be hey guys, hi Bfab." I'm like, "Oh, thank you, hey Sarah." So I miss Sarah.
Yeah, I miss a lot of people. Bfab. I mean, you look at who used to be on all our streams and who used to be streaming sort of 6 months ago. I think it's really changed quite significantly, don't you?
I think since COVID, a lot of people have just become like more busy and stuff. Like now that like jobs are opening up, because during that time 6 months ago, we all had all this like free time. You know, a lot of people were working at home and stuff, and that now that's kind of gone, and we're losing people. Quickly. So.
But like I said before, that's the same in the lugs as well. Even when there's no COVID, the turnaround, the same 20, 30 people stay. But you get new members joining. You don't get much.
Yeah, I think that's the good thing, though. Like, I mean, I've been in the Lego community for like 7 years, and like you see people come and go. I've been a part of so many different groups. You just kind of hop around, because at the end of the day, you can find like-minded people, and you can always enjoy the hobby with new people. Like it sucks that the old people are leaving. I wish everyone would stay, but like there's so many new people. I love meeting new people in the Lego community. So
yeah,
I'm thinking also bringing some people from Twitch to like the YouTube side, because I've been chatting with a lot of different people, and it's kind of cool to just branch into a different community that isn't exactly YouTube. So
yeah. I try so hard. I can't get into Twitch. Like when I'm trying to talk to, I go in and like about 15 people say hello to me, and I see 2 of them, and I'm replying, and then I'm like, oh, who else was there? And I try to go back in the chat, and the chat is like an elastic band. It won't let me go backwards, and I'm like, I just end up doing a sans hello to everybody that says hello to me, and it's So, and then where was I? I was watching Zan the other day. No, it wasn't Zan. I was watching Tricky Bricks.
Zan's great.
That was a good one. I was watching Tricky Bricks, and somebody gave me a sub. Is that the right way of saying it?
Yeah, they give you a sub. Yep.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool, and I didn't know what to do with it, and so I was like, "Thank you," and then I figured out what it was. But like,
you don't know what to do. There's times where I just like the first time somebody gifted me a sub, I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess I said thank you. And they didn't reply, so I said thank you again. Said thank you like 5 other times, they still reply. I'm like, okay, this person's a jerk.
A generous jerk. Hey, Kate.
Yeah, it's like, well, because like somebody says, gives you something, you say thank you. You expect like a you're welcome or a response, and I just said thank you. Ignored. So I dropped it 6 other times, and then I think I realized, oh shoot, they're not going to respond to me. So I just give up.
This is how I know none of you watch my Twitch streams, because they're not like that at all. There's no gift.
I think I meant that you said you were on Twitch. I need to sub you. I'm only subbed to like, well, when I say sub, I'm only following like 6 people on Twitch. But what I do is I like look at certain tags, and I just hang out with random people, and it's really fun because honestly, other than people being creepy towards women on Twitch, which I'm anti. Okay, I just want to say that everyone's really chill on Twitch.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think Twitch is cool. If I was starting out now, I'd probably start on Twitch, wouldn't you, Si?
I don't know. Do you know what? I really want to try Twitch. I want to have a go of it to see, just again for the experiment, to see what would happen. But if I was to start all over again, I'd probably still stick with YouTube. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why, but I don't know if it's because I'm like, as you get older, the people who are getting into Twitch now and starting a Twitch now, when the next thing comes along, people will be like us, and they'll say, "Oh no, I think I'll stick with Twitch. I wouldn't want to go to the other thing."
Yeah.
And going back and start going to YouTube would probably be classed as archaic. What? You're using YouTube, you old man? But like, I don't know.
Why not try doing a stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, Si? You can do it off StreamYards, can't you?
Yeah, but I probably have to have two windows open to look at the
No,
chat.
because
on both
you have
places.
one like somebody like me on the panel running the Twitch stuff, the modding it and checking that the chat and bringing it across.
Do you feel like though it's harder to engage with like two different things when you're on two different platforms? I mean, like I see people who do that, and like they'll be on Twitch and they'll be on YouTube, and they'll be giving the one platform more attention than the other. And I mean, obviously you can do it. People do it all the time, but it just doesn't seem as engaging. Personally, from my opinion, I'd love to see Sai just like, so he has his Thursday streams. I'd like to see Sai take on a different day, do it on Twitch, and see how that goes. Because you can establish a brand new audience. And on Twitch, y'all hear this, everyone watching, you can make money real easily. YouTube, you gotta do backflips, turn around, do cartwheels. Twitch, you can just sit there and be like, yo, my name is Bfab. Hey, you want to sub to me? And everyone's like, yeah. And then when you see one person sub and another person subs and another, like the hype even draws me in. I'm like, yo, okay, I'll throw my money at it. I'm like, oh shoot, -$2 in my bank account. Okay, I'll keep going. So yeah.
Zan's was good the other day. Everyone was just throwing money at her.
Yeah, she got caught up in. Plus, Zan compliments me all the time. Zan baited me. We'll say she baited me. Okay.
That was a good stream though.
Zan has so much charisma. I appreciate her. You all too. You all have charisma too. You in the chat, I don't know every single one of you. You might not. Who knows? But like y'all have charisma, and I think that like as a Twitch streamer, as a streamer, you have to have charisma for people to watch.
Yeah. I don't know. Myself and Greg are always talking about giving it a try, and maybe we'll, maybe we won't. I don't know. I realistically, I should, but then is it taking on more kind of work? Not work, because you're just having a laugh, basically streaming. But I don't know. It's tempting. It is tempting, especially I was looking at Tricky Bricks the other day, and I was looking at Zan, and it's exactly the same thing as we do here. If we were to stream from YouTube and to Twitch at the same time, and somebody was looking after the Twitch element of it, do you not think people watching on Twitch would be kind of going like, God, he has someone else looking after us, and he's, over the other side with all those people?
No, I just honestly, I'd like to see you do it solo, because just picture the new audience you could bring in. The thing is, what I've realized on Twitch, because I hang out in both communities, mostly YouTube, but still on Twitch, you're gonna find people that aren't addicted to Lego. You're gonna find your casual Lego fan, right? Just like the person who bought one set and built it, on stream, and then they find you, and then they're like, oh, that guy's cool. Let me engage with him. It's also a completely new audience. The thing that I've realized, a lot of YouTubers are going to Twitch because like their favorite streamers, like let's say Claire or Zan or Tricky Bricks or Cranky Bricks or Jake Studs, are all over on Twitch, so they're all kind of like popping over there too. Yeah.
And what about like that's obviously live streams, and then are they bringing people, like, is Claire bringing people over as viewers and friends and subscribers in the community over to YouTube then? Is that most people's aim, or did they just see it as two different things? And okay, I've got my Twitch community, I've got my YouTube community, or do they ever, apart from Jang, anyone else have them blending?
I mean, I've seen that happen. I think Claire does a good job with that. I feel like I don't watch a lot of. I'm bored twice. I watch those stuff too. But I feel like Claire has managed to bring people over from both. I think she's really good at that. I mean, obviously though, like for me myself, I go out of my way to scout for people. That's why like a lot of Twitch people, that like I see them on YouTube and I'm like, yo, I know this person. They just don't know me. So, but it's kind of cool. I brought some people over from Twitch to YouTube, like my friend Sam, who we stream with. They call her the Twitch girl. Don't be mean to her. That's mean. That's what y'all called her. But I brought her over to YouTube, and she was on my stream. She was cool. People liked her. And there's other people that I'm kind of like looking at to kind of bring over to the YouTube side. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scouting, y'all.
I might do a Twitch stream and ask one of you, or all of you, to come on as guests, because I can do that.
I would.
He said one of you, because he was like everyone but Bfab. He's like, please, no.
No, Bfab, you're perfect for Twitch.
He's like, I would rather have.
I'll get.
I was going to shade somebody, but I don't know who to shade. You guys are all amazing, so I'm not going to shade anyone.
I'll get tech support to do some nice overlays and graphics of things you've said on your streams, Bfab. You see that? Clip that laugh. Thanks.
That's his new ringtone.
I think I'm talking too much. Sorry, guys. I'm just happy not to be at work. So
No, you're not
No,
talking
you're
too much at all.
Nice listening to you, mate.
the
That's a
second you
good-
leave, you go from all sad. You're just like, okay, I got to make that money to pay my bills. So like, yeah, I'm out of work. Hello, guys. How's it going? So yeah.
But can Craig made a good point? How come you don't do anything on Twitch as like? Because you spontaneously go live on YouTube and then everyone has a great time and it's a really good stream and then you kill it and no one ever sees it ever again. You hide it. But would you not do Twitch live streams?
Would I not do Twitch live streams? I might have done it before and it was humiliating. I might have made a fool out of myself. I'm just like, hey guys, what's your name? Like there's 3 people watching, right? It is hard to do a stream when you don't have a lot of people watching. So I tried it and literally the stream was like, yo, what's your name? How you doing? What's your age? Tell me about you. It was more like a dating profile than a YouTube thing. Like I'm just like YouTube. I'm just like, hey everyone, how's it going? What's your favorite Lego set? You know, if you run out of things to say, you can just bounce that back and forth. Like, yo, what's your favorite Lego sets? What's the latest Lego news? People on Twitch don't. A lot of them don't know the latest Lego news, or they like bought one Lego set and they decided to watch your stream. You know, and so that's kind of the predicament that I run into. Or it's all my annoying friends that I'm trying to avoid, and then they follow me over to Twitch. I'm like, dang it, not Eric again. You know, so.
Oh, poor Eric. I like Eric.
Oh,
I know
no,
you like.
I
I know
like
you
Eric
like
too.
Eric as well.
I have to like Eric until I pay him back the money he borrowed me. So you know, we like Eric, right?
Eric was streaming last night, wasn't he? Was it last night?
A couple nights ago, but yeah, no, Eric is cool, and Eric did borrow me money, so I am nice to him until I pay him back. Then I'm just gonna be like, did you hear what Eric said? So yeah.
But yeah, no, I think if you like everybody else, if you looked at Twitch, you've seen so many other people streaming Bfab, so you know exactly how to structure a live stream.
Yeah, I'm all
so
about the money. They make some good cash.
You know, I don't know if it's nerves with you or just kind of like you think you have to be entertaining. You're entertaining just by talking. So I mean, I wouldn't think about it. I just go in, chat away, you know, and go, because you'd get people over from YouTube as well.
I think something that like a lot of people don't know me, that my personality that's over the top 95% of the time. When it comes to live streaming, so about 3 years ago, I live streamed every single day. So it was like from 2 hours, well, maybe it's 4 years ago. It's like from 2 hours to like 8 hours, right? And I was obsessed with live streaming. I used to have fun with it, get viewers, engage with people. And then like now when I do it, like people like, yo, Bfab, you should live stream. I clock barely any viewers. And again, like I know a lot of people like, yo, it's not about the views, but like when you can clock a certain amount of viewers at one point and then you stop doing it, I consider it like a failure, you know? And that's kind of my issue. And I also get really nervous when I'm on like your guys' streams. Like I don't have to worry about carrying the stream, you know? And that's something that you have to do when you're solo streaming. And even if I had it with people, like I become a different person. People have called me out for being a hypocrite on my own stream, which is true. I admit to it. Where like I'm all like, hey guys, let's answer just the questions. Don't say anything else. Well, I'm on somebody else's stream like, yeah, and I'm all excited. And I feel like I'm being fake on my own stream. So that's kind of why I don't do it.
You should maybe get one guest on or something, and
Sai O'Connor.
Well, I mean, any three of us would go on, no problem, and hang out with you on a. You know, if you wanted to actually do structured live streams,
Yeah.
But your live streams, if you're going for 2 hours, let's say you go for 2 hours or an hour and a half, you always near the end, loads of people always end up coming in. I don't know if that's because notifications go out late or what, but
no, they know it's ending, so like let's just say hi and leave, you know? We're like, we don't want to watch the actual stream, we'll wait till it's ending and then say hi and then leave. So.
No, that's rubbish. Come here, Fooling Brick says that's what I'm worried about. Doing a live stream and sitting there like a lemon on my own. Just have to get on with it and talk to myself.
Yeah, just do it. Honestly, when it comes to live streaming, I remember when I first started, I was made up if I had like the whole stream. Because back in when I first started, if you did an hour was considered sociably acceptable for doing a live stream. And I'd be made up if 10 people had watched it. Like most of the people that came along were just sort of just there in the background. You knew he was there, but they'd never say anything.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of just clear off or something like that. And then you've just got to start somewhere. And the thing is, like Barry does his videos on Instagram, and if I was you, Barry, I'd start doing them live. I think they're very cool to do.
I believe Foolin has a lot of potential. I agree with you. You know.
Definitely.
I mean,
Just got to start doing it.
he's not new. He's not new to YouTube.
I'm
'cause
not
he
the
hasn't really
Foolin YouTube channel. I am so sorry. Let me change that.
Just say it's a hi to Lego Danny Bob. Hey Danny, hey Danny, we miss you. But yeah, no, Foolin's not new to YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel as it is already, and he's got a
No, it's a good point. I mean, Foolin, when you did your fishing on YouTube? Did you do live streams? I mean, it's got to be perfect for it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Foolin, post more stream. I will be there probably because I don't have a life. Even though I do, I'll make it.
We'll all make it. We'll all try and be there. That's for sure. And if we're not, watch it back later. That's the one thing I don't like about live streams. It's just one thing and one thing only, and that's that no one ever leaves a comment on it.
Except me.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, unless Craig's there. He's watching all my old ones at the moment.
I guess the issue with live streams is like a lot of the topics are in the moment, unless you're engaged.
Yeah,
if it was more like a podcast, right? Like if every week, was Cy and Greg stream and you guys talked about, like you had a list of things you were talking about, had it all like scheduled out, I think that a lot of people would go back and watch it and comment because they're looking at it more of a podcast. We're all just having fun together compared to like a podcast is more like structure. Like I know you guys all do your news things and, Greg does his photo of the week or whatever, like where he's like, send in your photos, and like y'all have your little like thing.
Yeah. You never send me any Bfab. I'd like to see some photos.
I did. I think I sent you a shirtless photo once that I photoshopped. I think. I think that was the only time I sent you a photo, and I'm so sorry.
Bfab's buddy.
It's still there though. I mean,
you know what? The shirtless photos will always remain, guys. Just remember that. But I think that like a lot of people. Like if you turn it into either like Cy or Greg, you guys turn it or Brickstage, maybe you stream too. I forgot you stream. I'm so sorry. I'll sub to your Twitch stream. Your follow some maybe, who knows? I don't know what I'll do, but I'll follow you.
You could be number 3.
But it's just like I think a lot of people would go back and comment and engage if there was more like structure. But I think like podcasts, they do that, and I could see either of y'all starting a podcast. So.
I was thinking of just putting these up as podcasts like the next day and see how they get on.
I mean, that's a good idea, but could you like maybe like edit the main? No, that'd be too long. Don't take my advice.
No, tell me, what is it?
Oh, I was saying, so like, could you like edit like highlights or like really like interesting like parts of the stream, or like when you were talking about news? I know you do that, Cy. Like if you did that and kind of turned that into a podcast, I feel like you'd be able to hold a lot more people.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You'd have to edit it. That's what I would do if I was doing that. If I did London Calling, just took out the snippets of it, and then just kind of edit it together and just because you only need. You could do just an audio one, couldn't he, Bfab?
Yeah.
Or would you recommend doing the whole video sort of thing?
I mean, you could do both. I think that as long as he has no lag editing it, he's like, you got this. No, I think that either one would work. I'd like to see like a lot more people branch into Lego podcasts, but I feel like right now, because like. In general, like a lot of people see the views on podcasts and they're not as well as like their videos. I mean, you guys know how that works. Where like you do like a podcast or you do a live stream and like they're not going to clock the views your videos do, but they're for more an established fan base. But I would like to see more people jump in the podcast space because I feel like right now the only podcast that we have that's like I feel like doing well is Shy's Cali Brick Click. Shy, Claire's, and Ninjas. But I'd love to see more people branch into that. Like I was going to start a podcast, a drunk podcast. Then I realized drunk. So I didn't do it. So, but I think
Missing Pieces does well as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Oops. Sorry, Greg.
I like that one.
Brick Attack, Greg.
Yeah. Brick Attack does well.
See, Some Assembly as well. When that was on, and I know there's a good chance it's coming back. But Brickboard, Some Assembly are good. I like to listen to them in the car when I'm driving to work.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not commuting at the moment, but they're quite cool for that. Better than listening to the radio and music.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Same with Cali Brick Click. I sometimes listen to that as well on the.
I'm so far behind. I was listening when my job like, yeah, you can listen to things, and now that my job doesn't allow that, I'm like 55 million episodes behind. But
Yeah.
I did watch an episode because Shy was like, Claire said, Claire mentioned me in the episode. So I, because I love myself, I decided to watch the whole episode. And she did indeed mention me. So thank you, Claire. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I did that when I did my one on there. I must have. I reckon I name dropped probably about 10 people that I was in there because it's people like when I with you, Bfab, with Brick Hive, with Psy, all these people that I've met along the way of doing YouTubing and live streaming. I mean, have you noticed, Bfab, that Brick Hive's he's nearly at 100 as well on his morning stream on Sundays, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's up there. Both you and Hive have been like killing it. Y'all have been really dedicated. You too, Psy. Psy, stop ditching. What else am I gonna do? No.
Oh, shut your face.
I'm just like rolling a dice every time Psy's like, "Is he gonna stream it out? Roll a dice." I'm like, yeah, okay. And he's like, "I'm so sorry, Bfab." I'm like, God dang, Psy, come on.
Last week I was a ball of snots. Like I was just, oh, you did not want to see me last week.
The snotcast.
Psy, it's
It was
okay. We accept you the way you are. Like I am metal and like, no, I'm kidding.
I was actually going to do a Chris live stream and just stream from my bed and just let you see my feet. Little Brickstudios.
At least Little Si made it onto London Calling anyway.
Little, which one's Little Si?
The thumb when I drew it on my thumb. Did you not watch it?
Yeah, I have to bring them back. They're naked at the moment. Joey was hilarious last week. My God, I love it. Did you see his blue udders and everything?
Wait, Joey Maniac for Brick has blue udders?
Yeah.
If I would have known, I would have treated him a lot better.
He's 6 blue udders.
Wow, that's kind of hot. Not gonna lie.
He was quite hot, to be fair.
He was very hot.
I enjoyed it.
He was hot and chafing.
Whoa.
What's this? Do you have a little bit of inside information on some assembly required, Craig?
I think he sounds like he has.
It might be coming back. I'm hoping it's going to come back.
Does that mean you might be involved?
I'm not involved. No. It might be the originals, the OGs.
Really? That's
Might be
good.
OGs.
I was just thinking about them.
Might be. Might not be. Might just be Richard.
Look what
No,
happened.
Richard wouldn't do it. Not in his own.
I have to say thank you to Craig, Brickstage Pass, for the £2, and he wants a size shuffle. Now, it's going to be an interesting, nice little one for you. Okay, so woo!
Clip that for Twitch, please, Tech.
Somebody put some very sexy music in the background. Some like Latin music.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that was an easy £2. That wasn't it? That's given us content for weeks.
Yes.
Everyone's gonna be redeeming that, aren't they? Redeem the Psy.
Oh, deadly! I can't. I'll be redeeming that. Do it again. Oh, but yeah, no.
That was pretty hot.
Nick says, I follow live streams like this because I enjoy the podcast element, but with the visual element. I like seeing others maybe building a set or showing their setups.
We don't watch this stream then. Crikey.
Yeah, no, I literally don't build on streams apart from a really good live stream that happens on Wednesdays, which is called The Backlog. And next Wednesday, it'll be on Greg's channel, and we're going to have a very good time. But yeah.
Loose meaning of the word build.
It is quite a loose meaning. So I was under pressure this week.
I built this yesterday.
It's actually quite a good little set size, isn't it?
Oh, it's awesome. It's really good. It's a good set.
And you are going to be building a Halloween set soon as well.
Yeah, I'm going to pre-build. Oh, no, we're live still. I forget that. I was going to say we're going to pre-build it, but we'll be building Halloween sets, so spooky sets. We're going for Hidden Side, and it'll be on the eve of Halloween. Yeah, so that'll be pretty good. 2.5 hours each, Greg?
I think it is, yeah. So if we're going to finish at 7, so we just sort of, 2.5 hours each.
Awesome.
I think it's not bad. 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 hours each, isn't it? 5 hours, isn't it? That's pretty long.
Yeah.
That'll be our longest stream, I think, won't it?
Definitely, yeah. But obviously, get some beauty sleep before that.
Yeah. And we'll still do. We might as well just call it a backlog and then just do our usual thing with it.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Bfab, come back.
Where have you gone?
He got scared of
this.
them.
He likes the dramatic exit, doesn't he?
He's just he's out of this. The news has just broken, probably. But yeah, so we'll just do it. What's the result? West Ham 3. Come on, you Irons.
What are they called? Irons.
Irons.
Yeah.
Irons.
Why?
Because they're built on an old ironworks.
Really? Okay. I believe that. I have no idea.
The hammers.
The hammers. Back in the day, made of iron. It's a bit like Iron Man. Why is he called Iron Man? He's not even made of iron. There we go.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's a composite.
I'm up to Civil War now with the MCU.
Crikey, you're slow.
I'm slow. I've seen all the films. I'm just watching them all back.
I know. I've watched them all about 12 times. In the same time you've been watching the second times.
I don't have that amount of free time, I'm afraid, mate.
You're on the train or the tube or something, aren't you? You can.
Yeah, working. Hello.
You couldn't watch a movie on the tube, for God's sake.
I watch them when I'm working. I watch them after work.
Yeah, I do notice quite often when I'm working, I just sort of put someone on in the background. I'm like, oh, that Craig's there. He's very chatty for someone who's meant to be working.
Oh, I'm just so good at my job. I get everything done in the first hour of work and then chill out for the rest of it. I wish.
I was going to say, your work's never done.
Then he says, Si needs to pre-build so he can finish a set on stream. Do you guys have the haunted house? First part is the evidence would suggest that I would need to pre-build things, and the second part, I don't have the haunted house. Want it? Lorraine will be typing in now. Shut up! I get the hint, but yeah, still need the haunted house. It's on discount in Smiths. Greg hasn't got it. Craig hasn't got it.
No.
Nope.
I think it's criminal that you don't have it there during Halloween when it's on discount at Smiths and you don't have a Lego store and you have to rely on Smiths. I personally think your wife should be buying it for you.
It's
I
a
think
big
you're right.
discount.
Yeah, and it's on discount.
It's a bargain.
It'd be cool to have it before Halloween, wouldn't it? Like
It
about
would.
a week before Halloween.
I mean, it'd take him 8 years to build it, but it'd still be.
Yep, it'd be built before 2027.
You can see you smashing that mechanism at the back.
Really? Would I get pissed off with it?
It can be tricky.
I've no patience. I've literally no patience.
It would drive him nuts.
Was it a booty call?
He's here in spirit, I think. He's probably on the can. Leicester says, will it be a hidden side polybag? That's not a bad idea. Although, I nearly didn't get this finished. No, I was a half an hour away from the end, and I got it finished.
He was sweating. He was actually quite sweaty last night. So, was you all right? Did you still feel okay last night?
Oh, I'm still not properly well, no, but I feel way better than I did.
No, I genuinely thought, because I watched back some of it afterwards, and I thought, actually, I didn't actually look like as kind of well as what you normally do. So I was a little bit worried. I was gonna message you this morning and make sure you was all right, but you messaged me already, and I was like, oh, he's okay then.
Yeah. And I figured
when I come on a stream, I don't pre-build, but I actually get things built in the green room before I'm actually on because it takes that long to get ready.
Especially on a Friday now.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. I'm on time. I'm always on time. Who's the one that's always holding things up, Si?
I have to say, Si, you're usually like 3 minutes late, you know?
But people expect that now, and they're able to have a nice little glass of wine while they're waiting, talking to people in the chat. I see them all chatting away, going, "Oh yes, how are you? Oh, I had a great day. How are you? Yes, lovely. What? I'm drinking red. Oh, I'm drinking white. It's great. They have a great time. That's why I give them the 3 minutes to themselves.
Now we know what he's doing. He's tidying away his IKEA catalogs.
Oh, do you know what? I got a Smith's catalog. I think I threw away last year.
You left it open with the haunted house.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Get the hint.
That's a great idea.
Don't let them call you Sweaty Side. I never stop. No, it's just you we call Sweaty Rich.
Who's saying that?
Yeah.
Is it in here? It must be in here.
Well, that's cool. Did I just see a Millennium Falcon there, Si?
Yep.
That reminds me, that needs clipping as well. That's scene from Richard's stream for Twitch.
Danny says, "What's one upcoming or recent movie that you want to see?" Spider-Man, the new one for me. You guys?
Oh, Eternals.
Eternals. Is that out?
No, upcoming. She said.
Yeah,
November the 5th. It's coming out.
Saw James Bond. Good.
It's going to be November the 5th.
What's November the 5th?
Eternals.
Oh, okay. I keep thinking that's a TV show for some reason.
No.
I say Indiana Jones 5 and Harrison Ford. If they keep delaying it, the dude's going to die. So we need for him to be alive to finish the rest of the movie.
There it is. And Shang-Chi's on Disney Plus normal on, is it something like November the 12th is Disney Plus Day or whatever it is?
Way.
Oh, that's good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's quite quick.
It's such a good movie. I was so glad that. Well, it's actually Danibob's fault that I went to Shang-Chi. I was drunk and Danibob said, "Yeah, Shang-Chi's a good movie." I'm like, I guess I'll buy a ticket, and then later I went and watched Shang-Chi. Don't worry, I wasn't drunk, y'all, when I went there, but drunk me was dumb. I also booked the seat right next to the theater, the screen. I was one of the first people to book tickets, and there was a lot of empty spaces. Instead of booking it where I wanted to be all the way in the back, I was all the way in the front. So my neck killed for the rest of the movie.
It's meant to be a really good film, Bfab.
It was amazing. It was amazing. And 9 out of 10 all the way.
Wicked.
Ghostbusters as well. Fooling's right. Ghostbusters Afterlife. I want to see that.
Yeah, the new Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah.
That's a good shout. When's that due out?
Last year.
Come on, Fooling.
It was supposed to be last year, wasn't it? Oh yeah, Lorraine had a COVID test this morning.
So, how many do you do a week? I do about 2 tests a week. What do you do?
I've never had one.
18th of November.
Really?
I've never had one. Because I get sinus infections all the time, and last time I went to the doctor was like, "No, it's a sinus infection. You don't need to get a COVID exam." Because all here gets really tender.
Yeah,
and it's like literally from here to here, I get the pain, and the snots, and it's like. I'm not going to go into it because people are probably having their lunch or whatever. But Lorraine's had about, 6 COVID tests. Nullig has had about 2 or 3. Katie's had 1, I think. So, yeah. And they've all been negative. Like, thankfully, none of us have had it.
Yeah.
Get your nose lasered out like I did. Never had sinus problem again.
Really? What about the cavities, though?
That's what they did. They opened them all up.
No way.
Yeah. Went in, stayed overnight. Walked around with a great big tissue slapped to me nose for about a week. As all the gunk came out.
I think I prefer to go with the snots.
There's no the pain though. The pain's horrendous, Si.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have to get lasers.
I know, but then you don't have the pain.
Lasers up your nose?
Yeah.
Man? I'm kidding.
Yeah. They opened the airwaves up in here for me because I had real bad sinuses. And the only thing is now, if I hold my nose when I sneeze, the air blows out through my eyelid.
How does really that weird. Sound good?
Yeah, that doesn't sound natural, man.
You convinced them
they're all
not
connected.
To do
That's
it.
why they're all connected, aren't they?
It's a great party trick. Like at your birthday, you could blow out the candles with your eyes.
Yeah.
Or can you drink? Can you drink stuff like and then go like that, and then it all comes out your eyeballs or something?
I've never tried, and I'm not going to.
You should try it with fizzy drinks or something like that.
I don't want Coke going up my nose. Can you imagine that stinging your eye?
Coke coming out your eyeballs. Can you imagine that? You can marinate your eyes so that they taste of Coca-Cola.
No, I'll pass. I think I'll pass.
Tasty.
I'll Brickstage pass on that.
Brickstage pass. Speaking of Brickstage pass, it's 10 o'clock. We're going to wind it down, boys and girls. We'll
start quick, Si.
Pardon? It did, didn't it?
That went quick.
We'll start off with the lovely Greg. Do you have anything exciting coming up in the next few days, Greg, on your channel?
I've got some quite exciting things coming up, actually, Si. Not only we've got London Calling tomorrow. Bfab, we're going to have to get you on a London Calling again soon. You game for that?
I am down.
Wicked. All right.
I have to ask my lawyers for. No, I'm kidding.
That's it. Get your lawyers. Get in touch with my lawyers. And, we'll sign the NDAs and we'll go for it. So I've got London Calling tomorrow, which is going to be cool. Got Barry on as well. Richard's not on this week. He's on in a couple of weeks. He will be. And yeah, Craig's on. Si's going to be on. But on Saturday, if I lean down here, Saturday, I'm going to be doing a live review of Blocks magazine. Si's going to be with me on that as well. Kicking off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, folks, UK time. That's 11 a.m. to all you Yankees out there. And we're going to be reviewing this magazine. Loads of new sets and that featured in this month's Blocks magazine. And afterwards, of course, we're going to be doing a Kahoot. Got to go home. Nice seeing you guys. Take care, Danny. And then after the review, we will then do a Kahoot. And the winner of the Kahoot this week, folks, wins a year's subscription to Blocks magazine. So you've got yourself a decent little prize on the go there as well. So tune in for that at 4 p.m. UK time on Saturday. And then the following week, it'll be me and Si on my channel. And then, of course, we've got London Calling 91 after doing Si's channel next Thursday. And then on the Saturday, so the eve of Halloween, Si and I will be doing I wouldn't call it an all-dayer. It's kind of like it's a chunk of Saturday. Me and Si are going to be streaming, and we're going to be doing a couple of hidden side sets. I'm not sure. I might even ask peeps tomorrow or during the week on the community stream, what should I do? The bus or the train? I think it'd be one or the other.
Oh, bus all the way. I answered your question. Everyone else agree with me. Thank you.
You reckon Bfab for the bus?
I built both of them. I have to say they're both really good sets.
Okay.
But the bus is just like, it's like my first child.
Really? Is it? I hope you look after it well then.
No, I'm following after my father. I'm following after my father's footsteps. I'm leaving.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Roll it down the corridor, never to be seen again. I did say originally I was going to do the bus. I think, Si, what one are you thinking of doing for that particular stream?
I think maybe the castle.
Oh, the castle. That
you have the castle?
Yeah.
You have the castle.
I am jealous.
I know. Can you imagine? I wish I'd got it. I should have got it.
Yeah. At this stage, there's only one set I don't have from it. It's the juice bar.
I don't have that either. I'm dying to get that juice bar. Is that because I'd love to have that in my city?
It's the gift for purchase one.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got that.
How do you not have the worst set, Si? You have all of them but the worst.
I know. I didn't have the. There was a dragster I didn't have, and Simon Moss sent that to me.
Oh, nice.
Simon Moss, the beauty, coming through.
Yes.
Yep. Craigster, what have you got? Or Brickstage Pass, I should say. I get so confused when I look at it.
Me too.
Which do you prefer? Is it Brickstage Pass or Craigster?
Brickstage Pass is the channel name. Craigster is my name.
Okay. So
wait, your parents named you Craigster?
Yeah,
the Craigster.
Wait, is it Craig or is it Craigster? You just want to be extra cool.
It's just Craig.
Ha! I knew it. I was saying, well, no parents gonna be like, I'm naming my kid Craigster. Sorry, all the Craigsters out there.
You just shattered the whole illusion there, didn't you? It's Craigster, everybody. Ignore him. It's on birth certificate. Right, so tomorrow I'm on London Calling, which I'm really looking forward to because it's the weekend. Saturday, I may do a stream doing some mock work before I tune in to watch the Kahoot stream at 4 o'clock.
Wicked.
That's the plan, anyway. And that stream might be me either working on the bat, a better version of the bat, which is all I've got so far, for Barry.
The cat.
Or I might be doing... I'm coming up with something along those lines.
What is it?
Or I might be doing a Dune mock, having just seen the awesome.
Ooh. Was it good? Is it good?
Yeah, I really want to build something. I've got loads of sand stuff, and I really want to build one of those ships that, an Omni, whatever they're called. Doc told me the other night. So that might be pretty cool. And then I need to do some more Lord of the Rings streaming because I've got carried away, and he's now 43 in a week. So that was quick. 1 to 43 in a week.
Mad.
So yeah, might do some of that on Sunday. That's me.
Sounds awesome. Definitely need to catch more of your live streams, especially on Twitch. I only discovered how to set up notifications on my. See, I don't use my iPhone. Oh look, I don't use my iPhone for anything other than Twitch, and I managed to hey Shy. I managed to set notifications on it, so I have more of those. Hey Shy, how's it going?
Hey, sorry I'm late, like super late.
You're fine.
Don't worry, Shy. I was late
down,
too.
Shy.
He comes
Cool,
on.
at least I can shut up. To be fair, I was ready the last couple weeks too, but
So was I.
I was sick.
He just so happened to come back on a week where I'm like, oh, I got a lot of stuff at that time, but it's all good.
How are you? You well?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm obviously working a lot right now, so that's the reason why I had some deadline things to do, like by the time that you're streaming, so I was kind of lagging it.
It seems that you want to tell anybody what's coming up in your channel or anything?
That's why he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go on for the last 5 minutes. Plug the channel.
Honestly, I don't have anything. I have like I said, like 10 videos just like being edited and done. I haven't had the time to work on them.
Yeah, we're waiting for the Is Bfab Q Part 2, so it's coming soon.
I already did that. That's done and done. I can't pay any more people this time.
Damn it!
I'll take your money.
I can't wait for the next update you do, your city updates with the little stories you do.
Oh my gosh. It took so much effort. I think I'm gonna kill Bfab this time.
What did I do?
How's your Black Falcon?
Oh yes, please.
Oh, my army. Well, the last package just showed up today, so that's just another 20. So I'm at. I lost count.
Reckon, Barry, you need to know how many Black Falcons you've got, because I think we should have like a little army off or something like that. Whatever they call it. Black Falcons versus Black Falcons.
I want to be fair. we need to team up against all the other factions.
I just did it Lord of the Rings style.
Barry's could be the red coat faction. How's that going? Have you got many like horses? Like, have you got like who's your major? Who's the geezer in charge? Or is that you?
He's got a king, hasn't he?
I have a king. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm liking that. An American with a king. Get in there.
Shoot. Well, let me go get it. Hold on.
Get in there. Hamilton.
Yeah, he's have to go put his red coat on, isn't he?
There he is.
Whoa. There's the king.
You look at that. The king.
You know what's gonna happen with Shy? All those like castle minifigs.
Yeah,
in like a year, they're gonna be, or 2 years when the set retires, it's gonna be worth a lot. And then Shy's gonna have then Shy's gonna have like 600 minifigs. You'd be like, wow, these are going for $10 a piece now. Wonder what I should sell.
Yeah,
well, they're going for like $10 a piece on Instagram, on YouTube.
Look at that.
Okay, when they go to 20, Shy. Okay.
They look really good. I gotta say, Shy, honestly, they look amazing.
They are so cool.
Guys, this is why Shy has to work so much. He has nothing to do with anything else in his life.
Yeah, literally.
They were on mills, so they wouldn't flex as you picked them up.
Oh, I know, right? But yeah, I already spent too much money on them.
Shy, those first ones you showed us with the small legs, they don't kill me. They look like Nexo Knight.
They are Nexo
the
Knights.
bots, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they're the bots. I use the helmets for the knights behind the king, and then I realized that these bots also have the pattern of the Black Falcon logo on their chests. So I was just like, well, they're blue. I guess just add them to it.
Yeah, why not? That's pretty cool.
Might as well.
Awesome.
Might as well.
They don't apply to the count though, so I'm not counting those as a part of the army, like number wise.
Who is it? I know I asked you before. Who is it on Instagram has that garage full of them?
Stud City. But he doesn't have Black. He has like a little bit of Black Falcons. That's just all castle and all medieval stuff.
That's bonkers. Where does his dad park his car? I don't know. Over to Bfab. Bfab. Now listen, I'm worried about your next video. You said you were going to be releasing. You're probably just going to try and cancel yourself with that one if you're going to really release it. Are you going to release that one?
I decided just casually, 2 days ago. I decided I was thinking about Halloween videos I could do. I'm like, let me make like the top 10 best like Halloween Lego sets. And
oh, so cute.
Is that is that Bfab or was that someone else?
That's the sound of his new video.
Well, I decided to make a joke that I was going to make the top 10 ugliest Lego YouTubers. I said, stay tuned if you're going to make the list. And so many people believe me. I was laughing because I was in a call with some people and they're like, Bfab, just, it's a really bad idea that you're going to be making the top 10 ugliest Lego YouTubers. And I started dying of laughter. I'm just like, y'all, you think I'd actually do this? It was a joke. Oh, so many people got insecure. They're just like, I guess I'm ugly. Okay, I guess I got to grow some thicker skin. I'm just like, I didn't call you ugly. Why? joking.
God.
So that's not a video that's actually happening. That's me trying to be funny and people taking it serious. But I do have 2 channels I have to post on now. So I'm working on a video that's dropping tomorrow. I'm trying to work on 2 videos that are going to drop on 2 separate channels tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on. I'm also working on expanding my Discord because, y'all knew I had the members knew. The people who are my members, like the beautiful side, knew I had a members Discord, but I still have to work out a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to make it really good. And then, yeah, so.
And do you want to tell people what your other channel is called and what's on it or going to be on it?
So my other channel is called Bfab, and it's still Lego content. But I'm doing an experiment. I was talking to some of my friends that are really killing the YouTube game right now, and they're like, "Well, your channel's old. You should try something else and see what happened." So
I didn't know you still had friends.
Did you say you didn't know I still had friends? Is that what Shy just said?
That's what he said.
Shy, I've been sucking up to a lot of people recently.
He's actually been sending him stuff.
Yeah, it's like, I'm so sorry. Here's everything I own. No, I mean, 1, screw you, Shy. 2, yes, I still do. But yeah, so I was talking to some people who are really doing well in the YouTube game, and they're like, you should try to make a new channel and then promote it on your other channel. So I just want to see how that works. If I'm going to post every Friday on this new channel and see if the algorithm pushes me out. But the algorithm likes consistency. So this is an experiment channel, but I'm still dropping the same quality videos on this channel. So.
Well, that's what I've always. I know we're supposed to be wrapping it up, but that's what I've always heard people say, that it loves consistency, right? But you get people like Tommy Innit, and you get people like Mr. Beast and stuff, and they will upload maybe once a month, and it won't be on the same date, might not be on the same day. How is that consistent? And they still get like millions of views. Well, yeah,
I can answer that question easily. Because when they were first starting, a lot of these guys uploaded like every day or every week. They were really consistent. Now that they have an established audience, they don't have to do that as much, you know? Yeah. That's why, like, if Ryan vanishes for 2 weeks and posts a video, he'll still get a crap ton of views, you know?
Yep.
Poor Ryan, he went on holidays one time, and I think I sent him about 3 messages. You okay? You okay?
Oh,
you
yeah.
okay? Like, I'm on vacation! But yeah, no, I've often wondered about that kind of consistency. And there's another, there's some, what's her name? SS Sniper something.
Sniper Wolf. Yep, SS Sniper
yes.
Wolf. Yep.
Yeah. She's good as well. But again, it's I'd consider some of us consistent, even though we might not be like consistent every day. But when you see,
I think though it has to be a mix of like consistent and trendy. But I feel like a lot of people that do post a lot of videos, they're not always hopping on the trends. You know, like one reason. I mean, until recently, okay, I have to preface this. Like the last month, my channel's tanked. But before that, I was getting views because I was like clickbaiting people. Like I'd have titles that would make somebody angry, and like that's what I kind of did because I knew like I'm not covering every trendy topic. But if I make you mad and you click on my video. Yeah, you clicked on my video, you know? So.
I get you.
Yeah.
So go and check out Bfab's new channel. It's called Bfab, and there's Lego stuff on it there. And if you become a member, you get to join his Discord, and you get to talk to people like me and Lego Freak. It's awesome. And who else is in there? Me, Lego Freak.
I think you convinced them until you said Lego Freak. Shy has not joined, but Shy is a beautiful member of mine, unless he's canceling in 2 minutes. Who else is? Joey's there. Canadian's there.
If you've YouTube Prime, I think it's free for the first month.
Ooh. Did
you know that?
I'm not begging people to join memberships. I just wanted to state that. But I'm extending, like, I was talking to the members. I had people vote on it, and they most people either don't care or like make the Discord public. So I'm going to make the Discord public, but I'm going to only allow members to promote their stuff on there, and then also have like special channels for members. But I'm still working out a lot. I'm talking to people who know Discord because I don't know anything, but people have been asking me to make a Discord for a while. So
I'm a part of too many Discords.
What, Shy?
I'm a part of too many Discords. I'm over it.
Wow, Shy, I hate you.
No.
When it becomes so lit, Shy, I will remind you. Like, Shy, there's 1,000 people here. You're going to join? You're like, I guess.
That's going to make me leave.
Shy, there's 2 people here.
I'm going to join yours because there's only 2 people there.
But Discord's quite handy for promoting yourself as well. So I think that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that aspect. I want to say hello to Axel Plate, who just joined. Hey, Axel, how's it going? Axel says, London Bridge Bricks. Craigster, good evening. Shytime's my time. Hello, or holla, brother from another brick. Brother from another
Hello, Axel Plate, who always calls me brother from another plate.
Makes sense.
Oh, he called me it. Okay. Hey.
That's funny. It's coming up from me. Well, I'm going to be on London Calling tomorrow with Greg, and then on Saturday is Greg's London Eyeball. Isn't that Saturday? Am I right? Woo, got it right. And he's doing his magazine review and the Kahoot and all that. It's going to be awesome. And it's Blocks Magazine issue something or other. And yeah. Yeah, and then basically I'm going to do what Bfab said, going to try and get back onto the daily grind of things. It's quite hard. You always say this and then something happens or it's too late and whatever. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Once I'm able to speak into a microphone and not lose my breath with my block nose. I'm like a hagfish. It's gross. I'm not going to go through everyone's name tonight, guys. Who's Galaxy 8? I think Emily might be finished because they're saying greetings from Emmasaurus.
I feel like you have to go longer now. No kidding.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we're on that long. Galaxy Ace, hi, Side Greg, Craigster, Shy, and Bfab. Thank you, everybody who joined tonight. Thank you for the donation from Craig. Much appreciated. We will be back on Wednesday on Greg's channel for the backlog, so make sure you're there. Do we have what time we're going to be on?
7:30, I think we're going to go for.
7:30. We put a poll out, and the poll was wrong. You're all wrong.
Yeah. Basically, the poll didn't go our way, but we're British, so we can.
Oh, you should have said I'd have rigged it if you wanted our.
You think Brexit was bad, folks? You want to be voting on when we're going to start our stream?
If you'd have said I'd have used my 18 accounts and rigged it like I did with what was the minifigure one? Vision.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead.
Baffled. The results of the poll. Will you buy the Lego Ideas Home Alone set?
Yay!
96 votes. I remembered. 96 votes. Yes was 58%. No was 41%. Very close. Very close.
That's really close. Do you know what? One day when I go to America, right, I'm going to buy Shy a red coat because I think Shy's more
on
British
set, isn't he?
than I am.
Yeah.
Got him
on the
gone.
set.
That was an accident. I was trying to make you big.
No, he's trying to kick. Yeah, he knew you joined the stream late, so I'm kicking this man.
Yeah, he's definitely on the turn. I think we've got him now. King and that.
That looks like Shy when he grows out his afro.
No, he's totally muted. He doesn't know, but it's funny.
I think I'm the only one here with a King George minifigure. So
it's probably fake, Shy.
Yeah, he loves the monarch.
that's from Brickmania. You could have worked there, but you decided to go to the job that fired you. So.
Hey, you know what? One day I'll suck up to Dan. I'll walk in there, get on my knees, and bag.
You could have got a flat screen television that holiday because they gave all the flat screen TVs.
I could get one for Costco at a good deal too.
Yeah, but you still got to pay for that.
I can steal it.
That's how you get fired again, Bfab.
Oh, my bad. You could have told me.
You've learned these 10 times you've been terminated.
That is bad, Bfab.
I'm kidding, guys. I'd like to state for the chat I would not actually steal, okay? Again.
I'll get caught.
None of us believe him.
We're going to say goodbye. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next time. Smell you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye.